nothing burger, right? This is a nothing burger, okay? To put something like this out to get people hyped up on something right before the tariffs, this is a strong indication that they expect the markets to dump, okay? So keep that in mind. That's why
My question is,
I got the red light on. I'm wearing a red hat, red shirt. I got the red Hulk. I think we're going down.
so usually when you have altcoins drop, is this going to be the case where meme coins shoot up? Or are we just having a bottom out on everything? Because I've noticed a lot of the meme coins that I have, because I think are cute, not because I think they're going to make me money, I just think they're adorable. Is that going to be across the board for all of the coins or just the altcoins?
Well, is that the meme coin? Like I bought fart coin the other day, right? Because I was like, okay, the market's going to pull back. Usually, when the markets pull back, the meme coins run. Only a
Right.
few did well. Like Zora did really well. I should have bought that one. Big Baller told me to, and I didn't. Um, but they didn't run,
Thank you.
and so everything
That's
is
what I'm saying.
kind of getting a pullback right now. Let's look at the alt season index. Look at this. We're at 38%. We were at 51%. So Bitcoin has not really moved much, and the alts have been going down. So this is a bit concerning, but we need to see Bitcoin start coming down. We really do. If it continues to keep holding, we could see alt season pushed off, and then I would say probably November, late November is when it's going to happen. I'm hoping for September. And I don't want to miss it because of little things like this, but this is the, you know, far over here that we've been on this side because we've been pretty much slammed in Bitcoin season for a while. So it just really depends. Maybe we don't get an alt season. Maybe Bitcoin just doesn't lose dominance and it just keeps going and it gets pullbacks and alts start to run a little bit and the simul cycle, right? The unicycle, what I've been saying, everything's kind of running together. And that's new for crypto. I feel like the seasons are changing. So we can't really use this indicator so much anymore because it's a bit uncertain. And think about it. This
Right.
is how long have we had this alt season index thing? It's only been around for 2 cycles, right?
Right. Right.
So really how useful is it? It's not been proven by science. It has to be used 3 times for it to be a science. TikTok seller says big ballers insider trading. You got to tell me, bro. I know, right? I don't know where he gets the information from, but from now on, if Big Baller tells me to buy something, I'm buying it. From here on out, I trust
Here's
him.
my thing. What about Ethereum? Do you remember when around the time Trump had his
Trump?
inauguration, you know what I mean. And his son was saying that the future was Ethereum. And now Ethereum is becoming more important than the other coins because not only is it owned by private entities that are family of the big corporations or however you want to call it, that might be the one that takes off and not the other altcoins people are expecting.
Yeah, honestly, well, when Ethereum goes, eventually it loses dominance as well, and then it filters into the other altcoins and meme coins. That's typically what we see, right? So I think eventually we should get something. At least a lackluster alt season. It'll happen because people want it to happen. They need it to happen, right? And
Right.
that's why the markets move the way they do. That's how we can chart it because We all agree as a consensus that this is what is happening. So because of that, it allows us to, you know, make something that should be completely random not random.
So we're creating our own moon cheese, is what you're saying. That the
Absolutely.
majority believes something and create this thing, and then we think we freak out and we liquidate, and then it drops the market, and we're doing it to ourselves. Is pretty much the bottom line.
Exactly. We're the markets could just go up, 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 but there are scalpers and traders and all these things, and that's why it does what it does. Otherwise, it would just be a steady, straight incline up because people would just buy into it, and but somebody's got to sell to make money, right? That's why we're here, right? We want money, right? So that's just the way it goes. Neo says the whales will want it, so they have liquidation. Exactly. The whales will create alt season. It won't be retail. Once the whales are like, all right, Bitcoin's done, Ethereum. I think Ethereum is the future of
I think
blockchain
so too.
technology because of its security. Obviously, eventually something else can come around that's faster, you know, which is what we've seen. But I think as far as money goes, like security is the bottom line because it's all using Ethereum is already faster and cheaper than the system we have now. Bottom, you know, there's no argument that that's just what it is. So if it's already faster and it's already cheaper, why would you opt for something that's faster and cheaper but less secure? Especially knowing that this is the Wild West crypto and that it is a not so secure place to be. If you're talking about hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, do you want speed and efficiency or do you want security? I think
Right.
I think security hands down, and that's why I used to be the biggest bear on Ethereum. And this is what I says, I can be wrong about things and I can admit when I'm wrong. I think I was wrong about that 100%. And I think that Ethereum, at least for now, is still the champion blockchain. Everything I do on the blockchain, I do it through Ethereum. Like I have other blockchains that I use, like Optimism and stuff, and I do that. Um, like when I bought my tickets for Rare Evo, right? Um, I had to pay. I paid with Solana, and I used the Optimism network because it was cheaper, you know. But we're talking about a couple $100. Whereas if you got hundreds of millions of dollars, I want security. I don't care how fast it is. Big Baller says, don't sleep on XDC. Yeah, XDC, I never really got into it because I don't trust the exchange. And because it's on that exchange, I I stay away from it personally.
How much have you heard about? Because I watch people on TikTok, I read the news, and the consensus is there will be no Bitcoin reserve. That it that Ethereum and I think it was Solana have a better chance at becoming the reserve than Bitcoin. And so that's been, I've seen it everywhere, and like, and they won't come right out and say, oh, we're doing, they said, oh, well, think about it, but they actually haven't even, that's not I don't think that's where they're heading. I think it's just to get people into Bitcoin.
I think that could be partially. We don't have a Bitcoin reserve yet, and it's just a idea as of right now. A lot of other companies are starting XRP, Solana, um, what is it? Like H bar, different
Cardano.
Cardano for their reserves that they're doing, but mainly
XLM.
Ethereum. Yeah, mainly Ethereum though. And what did I hear? XLM partnered with who was it? Can you look it up who XLM just partnered with for payments? Oh, I know. It was Uber. XLM just partnered with Uber. That's pretty awesome. I think XLM is going to do far better than what XRP will. I really do. And PayPal. So check it out. We got the news right here. PayPal says it will allow businesses to accept payments in over 100 cryptocurrencies. PayPal said Monday it will allow businesses to accept payments in more than 100 types of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. Called the Pay with Crypto, the new service will allow customers to use many types of cryptocurrencies to complete their purchases, as well as use wallets such as Coinbase and MetaMask. The company said in a statement, after shoppers pay in crypto, the payments will automatically convert fiat or stablecoin. PayPal has its own stablecoin called PayPal USD or PYUSD, which is backed by the US dollar. The California-based company said the new service will simplify cross-border commerce, increase merchant profit margins, and reduce transaction fees associated with international credit card processing. PayPal is offering a 0.99% transaction rate until July 31st of 2026, lower than the average credit card transaction rate, which typically ranges between 1.5 and 3.5, according to NerdWallet. This is bullish. This is the first step towards actually using Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, PayPal. And I haven't personally bought anything in crypto with PayPal, but I'm going to take a look at it. The problem is they don't have like the charts. So I can't. I'm not sure how it's going to do for me for trading, but for holding stablecoin, it might be worth it. You know, stablecoin up, earn APY. It's kind of hard to say. It's a little up in the air right now, but this is bullish news. This is hella bullish news. TikTok seller says, like the live, everyone. Yes, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends, send in those gifts. Make sure you send your daily heart me. Make sure you send those to Jesse as well. And thank you to everyone that gifted. There's just a ridiculously long list from Big Baller, Neo, Cmont, TikTok seller, and so many more. Mother Dragons, thank you for your gifts.
Real quick.
Yep.
You were talking about partnerships with Stellar Lumens. So it's not Uber. It's MasterCard, IBM, MoneyGram, Circle, different types of blockchains. But I guess the IBM, MoneyGram, and MasterCard are the ones they're really zooming in on. So that's who their partnerships with. No, that was said on Reddit. I can't find any actual article that says that.
Got you. So it's a rumor.
Right. As of right now, there's nothing actually official or connected to it. But the MoneyGram thing is pretty good. Huh?
Can you pull the Reddit and see what it says?
You know that's not news, right?
I know, but I want to see what it says. You buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So let's pull up XLM. Did I look into token? Cmont. I thought we did that already.
We did that one.
Token. Like, you want me to look into the utility or into the price on it? And by the way, I am so sorry. I thought that I had dealt with that already in the DMs. I do apologize. I've been getting a lot of messages lately. That's why we've separated the fact checking. You just got in. Okay, so I had to delegate like the fact checking and looking into things to Jesse. So if you're looking for TA and coaching, that's through me. Um, the other is through Jesse's subscription. So make sure you subscribe to her. We will take care of that one for free because you asked before we set that up. Okay. But make sure it's just been so much on my plate, buddy. I haven't, it's become a little unmanageable for me. So instead of raising the price for subscriptions, what I decided to do was, because Jesse's doing all of the fact checking and looking into stuff already, um, I felt that it was best to just have it go through her, because some people are, just asking for fact checking. Some people are asking for TA. Some people are asking for both. And it's just more than I can. Yeah. So, Simon, you have to be one of her subscribers, though. So click on her name, become a subscriber with her. Jesse, explain your subscription, how it works.
To the new subscribers that subscribe, I will take a deep dive into 5 projects or news articles or news in general that you would like me to get into. And I look from every side and angle because there's always bias on one side than the other. And 5 times a month, for $5.99 a month, you can just message me on here on TikTok, and I will look it up for you and get that information to you as quickly as possible.
So for about $1 per fact check, that's not too bad.
Right.
That's not bad at all. But I had to, chat. I really do apologize. I had to. I just can't handle everything that's been coming on my plate lately. And make sure, if you're a subscriber, lock in your prices. You can subscribe for 3 months. Some people have subscribed for the whole year. When you do it that way, you lock in your price at where it's at right now. I think it's $9.99 a month. You get it locked in until that price, because eventually, so we're at 71 subscribers. I am getting so many messages, I can't
Thank you, Simon.
handle it. I've been saying this for a while, that when it got unsustainable, that I was going to have to raise the prices on it. So if you've been subscribed for a while, you can pre-subscribe those months and get your prices locked in, so that way the price doesn't go up on you, because it's going to have to, for new people. I can't possibly take any more on right now, as far as doing the fact checking and the TA. So the coaching and the TA I can totally handle. I just can't handle doing the fact checking as well, because that's really more in depth, and it's just, I have so much on my plate already, guys, and I do apologize. I feel like I don't want to nickel and dime you guys. I want to do all this for free. I really wish I could. But we have to become profitable at some point. And I've been bleeding out financially having this show. Luckily, I can sustain it for now, but it won't last forever. I'll tell you that right now. Some days I'm just like, what am I doing? My wife literally is like, what are you doing? How? They're like, we need to fix the Jeep. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I know, but I got to do this. People are counting on me. You have to understand, I have money, but it's all tied up in stocks, and it's tied up in the market. I have to live off of the profits and the dividends of it. So I'm on a very fixed income, and basically all my profits and all my dividends go to this show. Are we looking at a replay of June to shake us out? I think so. I really do. But that's my opinion. So Coinbase to pause services for 4 hours on August 2nd for system upgrade. Coinbase will pause core services for 4 hours on August 2nd. Why does it say 2024? This is actually on 20. Look at fake news. They put it in here wrong on purpose. I think this is on purpose because we're going to be experiencing heavy volatility on the second after tariffs go in. So if you're using Coinbase, I wouldn't recommend it at this time because the second or the third may be buy time. You know what I mean? That may be when you want to get that buy in, and hopefully you sold already. I mean, I did. I'm holding.
I
I'm
know
stable coined out right now.
that might be the date is wrong, but that email I got today and then I researched into it, it will be going down for maintenance on the second. And that seems very on purpose because the first is when most tariffs are going to be implemented, and so will retaliatory tariffs. And then if the market crashes and then the second comes, or the market pumps and the second comes, you're not going to be able to touch it. And that seems to be only Coinbase. I looked into the other media platforms, and as far as, trading platforms, and as far as that goes, it seems to be normal. But also, a lot of people do transactions through Coinbase because it's the most simple form to do it in. So please be careful, have your limit orders and pay attention.
Yeah, it seems convenient, very convenient, and that's part of why I'm leaning towards us moving down. And everything looks bearish right now. Everything looks bearish. So this is, for me, a heavy indication that it should be volatile. Oh, ZBEC is looking good right now. So right now where it's at, you should be taking profits at 0. So basically where it's at, the next point profits would be 006, and then from there would be 0069, obviously 007, and then 0075, 008 if it continues. This is a nice move for ZBEC. We need to see what it does though, what it forms. Okay, does it form a flag? Does it, form a bearish signal that it's coming down? As of right now, as long as it continues to shoot, but it seems like it's at resistance right now. It seems like it's at resistance. I would take some profits. Not financial advice, of course.
Yeah, we keep forgetting to say that. I mean, we say it all the time, but sometimes people aren't very good listeners.
Yeah. Like that one special person that I literally said XRP was going to do amazing things. Okay.
Yeah, but they missed 3 days of shows, and
And that's
that
my
was still
fault.
somehow, yeah. How dare you not be telepathic? What's wrong with you?
Okay. I would imagine this for SXT. This could be a head and shoulders, sending it down to 0.0785 to 0.08. It seems like 0.08 is the support. It could very well break that. Maybe this is a head and shoulders. This is why I've been kind of like watching it and like out of it. Maybe it does something like that. And it comes and it fills this 0.757. But there's not a lot of there's no real fair value gap that needs to be filled on this. So I would say it's safe to say that 8 cents is a strong support zone, and it could very well pump up here to, I would say 13.5 would be the next zone, 13.7. There's it pretty much filled that gap already. This is moving very healthy. Okay. I would say if we do drop on the 1st or the 2nd, it should hit 8 cents, maybe lower. Maybe it comes down to 0.075, right? I would imagine from there, it would be all uphill from there if it does.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Seamont.
XRP kind of looks like a double bottom here. But it also looks like a bear flag. So I'm feeling bear flag on XRP. In the 1 hour right here, this is a descending broadening wedge, which is bullish short term. So maybe it is bullish, but it could be the bull trap. And, you know, maybe it just drops down here to 295 again, and then it's all uphill from there. Or maybe this is a nasty head and shoulders. I'll tell you this right now. I was talking with Mega Crypto about this last night, and he's like, Oz, is it just me, or has the market's been unpredictable? Like, you can't TA it. And I was like, dude, absolutely. I was like, because I normally do the daily price point videos that I post. I haven't been able to do those. And people are expecting it, and it's like, I can't give you something that's not there. Like, because the markets are saying one thing, but the news is doing another. It's unchartable right now. And I just can't offer something that I don't have a crystal ball here. But when the markets are predictable, yes, I'm going to tell you, hey, this is what I see. But right now, it's kind of like it could go either way. And I honestly, I think the charts look bullish because the news that's about to come out, that's going to be bearish, and I'm not buying it. It seems like a trap to me. I'd rather wait for after, get confirmation, and then move forward from there.
I think you're right. I think, like, as you say, I mean, everyone's just eating a different type of moon cheese, and some of it's like moldy. Like, we're just all over the place. Like, there hasn't been, like, the news is throwing everything all over the place, and people's opinions of crypto, and people afraid of getting rug pulled, and there's so much uncertainty that you can get close, I think, now with maybe TA, but I mean, that's a difficult job, and I give it to you because it is a very complex way of looking at everything.
Neo said, so it's going to pump when everything else dumps? No. Everything looks like it's bullish, kind of, or bearish. It's kind of like in this, like, I'm not quite sure, but then the tariffs is coming in like 2 days. Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm not buying it. I don't think that it's gonna pump it, and there may be a moon cheese pump because people are expecting deals because they think the market is bullish because they think there's a deal with the EU. The moon cheese is crazy, right? So people are low information. So retail will send it up just a little bit right before smart money dumps on them. That's the whole idea, is they're going to let it go just a little bit to get that FOMO going, and then they'll pull the rug.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And I'm going to wait. Corey, my boss from the union, says the flag is a down move, so it's technically bearish. No, yes, it is bearish. On XRP, it is a bear flag. I think we're going to be moving down for the next couple days. But I also think that when this goes down, you better buy. You better be taking profits now or exiting, whatever it is you so choose to do, and then you better be buying this dip, because the way Ethereum looks right now is a heavy indication of alt season possibly kicking off. So if you're into alts, baby, that's where you should be at, and you should be concerned about your Bitcoin. I'm not too concerned about Bitcoin But when Bitcoin does lose its dominance and we do go into alt season, Bitcoin will drop. You have 272 as support. Yes, 272 is support. But we have this fair value gap right here, Corey. So this fair value gap wants to be filled. It could go all the way down to 235. But yes, I would say more or less 265 is the support, but it's between 270. Let me see here. It's between 285 and 265 is that box right there. But I do believe that this fair value gap right here may get filled, and it would send it all the way down here, 235. And I'm thinking probably more like 247 is where it's going to hit. It's not going to, the moon cheese is crazy. I'm thinking 247 is going to be the sweet spot. And if it does fall any lower, I'll load up at like 233 for some more on that. But this fair value gap is going to want to get filled. I think it's bearish though. And with the tariffs, we've seen way more volatility in the past from tariffs. Either people are being desensitized by it and they're just cryptoed out. Hard to say. All right, somebody wanted me to look at air for them. Is this the correct one, Seamont? Do I have the right chart? If so, I would say it's got a bit of a trend. It's a downtrend here. It's following. I would see it probably does something like this, and then maybe makes a turnaround. I think 003, 004 to 003. 004 to 003, somewhere around there is where it should come down to. Neo says Bullish Babe was bearish today and somebody said 50 to 70% drop. That is very possible. It is very possible that we hit those low numbers. We've seen crazier things happen because of the tariffs. Look at what XRP did the first time we come here into the 1 day. I really need to get rid of this guy's face. We're not there right now. Look at, we dropped from it was like 313, 315, all the way down to 179 in one tariff move. We dropped from $3 all the way down to 230 with crazy bullish news, right? We dropped from 260 all the way to 160. That's a dollar movement that has happened in the past. So if we're at $3, I would say $2 or probably just above, like that 233, 235 is definitely possible, especially when people start panic selling. Do you watch or play with SWFTC? I like how low market cap is. I think it's one of the lowest market caps that trade on Coinbase. Can you look at SWFTC? So Corey, we have on TikTok here, we have our fact checker, Revolution. And she looks into all the projects and different things during the show. So I'm going to have her pull it up, find out the utility and the market cap on that one. I love low market cap coins. That's why I'm so bullish on SXT. SXT has the utility, it has the partnerships, it has the low market cap, low coin supply, and it's pretty much bottomed out. But even if you got a couple grand in this thing and it's moving sideways, if you're trading it, you can print $100 bills on a sideways day.
Okay. So uh, it's part of the Swift blockchain system. The benefits are used to pay for cross-chain swaps and other transaction with Swift. The fee discount, token holders receive up to a 50% discount on transaction fees using SWFTC. Cross-chain liquidity with support of hundreds of tokens, thousands of trading pairs, AI integration, AI-based services, and swaps such as with the Swift GPT ecosystem, enabling AI-driven crypto operations and premium services. All right, let me see which one. So market cap is ranged from 116 to 120 million.
That's good. That's like SXT. It's a little lower. What's the coin supply on that?
Actively trading is about 2 million to 2.5 million USD.
That is good. Corey just found a golden goose, I would say, and it's for Swift.
Yeah, it's in the Swift banking system. It's part of their ecosystem, like their blockchain. It helps with that, and like to reduce the fees of you moving things from one to another in the Swift ecosystem.
So how would XRP take over Swift when they have this? It's
these cryptos are getting better and better.
Look at this hand. Don't look at this hand. I think I'm going to buy some of this. I've been trading it, first bought at 0016. I'm going to pull it up right now. Let's TA it real quick.
It's 0.01.
What was it called? SWFTC. You know, somebody's mentioned that one before. SWFTC. Ooh. So it's just below where you bought, unless you just bought some right now. I think things could potentially come down on this one. I would be looking for a buy on this because it got this double top pretty much played out. Maybe this is a little head. Let me go into the 1 hour here. Let me see here. This kind of looks like a double topped head and shoulders, maybe. And it's always this shoulder's a little long, right? This shoulder's always a little long. This one's a little short. That could set it down to... Oh, you bought it at 0016. Dude, you are up right now. I think this one could definitely come down, though. 0.0108 to 0.0102. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, you're in profits, bro. You are in profits. Make sure you're taking profits. Not financial advice, but take profits, okay? And then when it dips, you can re-enter those profits. Oh, you sold it? Dude, good for you, man. Hopefully you sold... You've had it for a while. You've had it at least since January. You just started buying it back? Yeah, dude. But this is what you want to see right here. This is what you want to see. I think it comes down, though. I think 0.008. in a more long-term, unless we just go into alt season. This is also that double bottom, okay? So if we run into alt season, this is a double bottom right here. This should send it up. I want to say 0.25027, maybe even 3. I think 3 cents is a strong psychological zone. It'll probably fall a little short, but that's that double bottom we've been seeing in a lot of the markets. And it's kind of like a descending channel. It's a little out of structure. I think it gets one more little dip because the tariff crap, and then this one should take off, dude. This one should take off. And when I say that we're dropping, that's because the markets are dropping right now. That's for the next couple days, okay? After that, I'm pretty convinced it's on like Donkey Kong. This will probably be your last dip to buy. Obviously, there will be dips along the way, but that low price before alt season. I really believe so. Have you heard of Swell? It looks like it's bottoming out. You got to be a subscriber. You got to be a subscriber, and I will TA it for you.
Can I just make a comment real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people are just like, which coin is the magical coin? All of these coins are going to play a part. And
Not all of them.
with more and more coins just overloading crypto, that's going to make each coin a little less valuable. Now, when you find those coins that are like, of course, not financial advice, but when you find the coins that have all these perks to them, or however you want to say it,
Utility.
and utility, but it's not even that. It's popularity, utility. It has to have all the fun stuff with it. And you know, I would gravitate towards that because those are long-term things that we're going to need, like anything that has to do with security on the blockchain, any of those kind of things. And realize that as time goes on, there's going to be better crypto coins that are going to do more than maybe some of the ones we have now. Just saying.
All right, TACFG. Ooh, CFG might be forming a cup and handle. So I would imagine that we get this cup right here. We dip down from the tariff stuff, and then boom. And that would send it to, just for starters, 35 to 37 cents. Probably more like 40 cents. 40 is that psychological number, but it'll probably fall short at like 38. And that'll be your first zone to take some profits on that one. And it looks like it'll probably fall to 20 cents. Litecoin. A rising tide lifts all ships, but only the tight ships will stay afloat. Absolutely. Absolutely. And let me tell you something, Corey. Crypto is meant to be traded. All right? We are here for the volatility. Buying and holding will do a lot for you. All right? It'll do great. You'll do all right, but you can make so much more potentially by trading this volatility than by just hodling. I don't know where the narrative hodl came from, but that is misinformation that I believe creators come up with in order to pump their bags and use you for exit liquidity. You should be trading crypto. All right? If you want to buy and hold, go buy defense stocks in the stock market and collect your dividends. All right? If you're looking for trading, this is a trader's dream to be in crypto. and it won't last forever. All right, Litecoin. Litecoin's coming down. I think it's forming a bear flag though, or excuse me, a bull flag. So where it's at right now, it should get a little drop, and then that should send it to 130. That's a nice bull flag on Litecoin. But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like where I'm at with things is these tariffs are going to screw everything up. It's like they're manipulating it to make it look like it's bullish when it's not. It seems like it's a bull trap to me. I'm going to wait for confirmation. I'll probably buy on the 2nd or the 3rd, maybe the 1st, depending on how low things go, and then I'll buy, right? And know, have some clarity. I want to be a smart money trader. I'm not a jeebler. Now, we can't say the jeeble word because we're on TikTok here, but things are going to melt faces, okay? These prices are, I know I'm giving these lower term prices. That's because these are short term, okay, over the next couple weeks. I believe in the next couple months, we're going to see face melting prices on all the alts, baby. All right? It's coming. Litecoin looks good, though. As far as TA goes, it looks like a bull flag. And I would set you a limit order at, let me zoom in. Yeah, limit order at 105. And it could fall to 103. This kind of looks like the same thing. Like it's a double bottom that kind of fulfilled, but this is a cup and handle right here. This is classic cup and handle. So it should fall and fill this fair value gap. 103. 103. And potentially even 98 cents, or excuse me, $98. Okay, potentially. But technically the fair value gap is at 103, 103.6. And then that would be a drop. And Litecoin is an indicator for alt season. So this looking bullish and everything else looking kind of bearish, this is a good indication right here of alt season about to happen. Yeah, dude, finally alt season. This is the indicator right here. We had Crypto Cali on the other day, remember? And he said, look at Litecoin. Litecoin is a good indicator. Litecoin looking bullish while everything else like XRP is looking bearish is a good sign. Good sign. Neo says the dual Oz in Revolution is the cosmic crypto and bullish babe. Corey, you're missing out, man. On TikTok, bro, you get to look at a pretty girl's face instead of my ugly mug. You bought Litecoin last week. When you get down here like 76 cents. Dude, I called the bottom on Litecoin back here at like 63 cents to the wick, baby. I think it was like 64, 65 cents is where we called Litecoin. You have been listening to crypto. I've been watching that coin. Yeah. Litecoin is a good indication of alt season. And I think we're there. I think this is the last good drop before alt season. So if you didn't buy, don't worry. It's going to melt your face off. It's coming. All right? It is coming. Fear not the tariffs.
Why do you think it's coming?
Because the moon cheese reeks to high heaven.
What happens when people find out that the deals aren't actually deals yet?
I don't think they care
Then
anymore.
what happens?
I think they listen to the fake news more than they listen to the
They
real
will
news.
when, even if the tariffs don't go into complete effect, which they can't yet, because they haven't. When people say framework, that means there's still stuff that they need to sort out before this can become a deal. But what happens when you realize there's no deals, but all the stores already turn the prices up in anticipation, like every store out here? So is it going to make it bullish, or are people are going to be like, wait a second, I'm paying more now, but I thought these deals were supposed to help us, what happens then?
I think Bitcoin suffers, and that sparks alt season. That's what I think.
I hope you're right.
Big Baller says, I got in at 65 cents. Thanks, Oz. You are welcome. You are welcome. Calling it to the cent, baby. Call me John Wick. Call me the goat. We be killing it here. Let's see. There was another coin. Plume and then KTA. Plume. Is this the right chart? If this is the right chart, let me tell you right now, this is unchartable. Is this a meme coin? Jesse, can you look at Plume and find out if it's a meme coin or utility?
How are you spelling it?
Plume. It's 9 cents.
U-N-E or U-M-E?
M. Plume. Plume. Is that the ticker? Appy boy, you gotta be a subscriber, buddy. You gotta be a subscriber. Let's see here. Okay, I have it right here.
Yeah, it came out this year.
Here it is. Does that look right?
Yes.
Is that the one? That's the one. All right. It's at support right now. That doesn't mean that it won't drop down to this lower support of 75. Let me get, there's not much here to look at.
Because it's only a couple months old.
So that's a wick. Okay, that's not a candle. That's a wick. But in a lower time frame, let's say the 5 minute. No, I don't think there's any fair value gaps there to fill. So let's say it's at support right now. And everything looks like that. Like it's like, oh, it fell. I'm not buying it. I think it falls down to the next support line, which would be 0.84 to 0.75, 0.77. I'm thinking probably somewhere in between there at 8 cents. Seems about right. Right at about 8 cents is probably where this one will be a good buy.
That was cool. Thank you. Okay, so Plume Network, optimizing real world assets and integrating them into DeFi ecosystems. Tokenization engine facilitating compliant on-chain minting of assets such as real estate, commodities, revenue streams, and etc. real-time data. Highway, bringing off-chain information into the protocol for richer financial decision making. A smart wallet passport and a intuitive wallet embedding custody, regulating compliance and facilitating fiat to crypto access via partnerships like eMoney, through fiat onboarding, stablecoin insurance, spending cards, and even collateralizing credit lines with the ecosystem. It's interesting. Coin market cap shows 239.6 million with 2 billion tokens in circulation and max supply of 10 billion. So,
all right, I got
about 10 billion.
All right, I got CFG pulled up here. I'm seeing a trend here. It looks like a cup and handle possibly forming right here. That should send it up to 35 to 37. I'm thinking more like 40 cents on this one. Seems about right. It'll probably fall short though and hit that 35 to 37 mark. But continue onward. It hasn't formed its handle yet though, so it needs to come down here to 22, maybe 20 cents. I don't think so though. I think it's probably about 21 to 22 cents here. It'll probably zigzag its way, or it doesn't even fall that far. It only goes to like 24. I don't think so though. I think 22.5. 22.57, 22.55, somewhere around there. And you know, like I said, don't be greedy. Don't try to catch the wick. Find that middle ground. Get it somewhere at like 23. You know, give it a little bit. Make sure you hit. All right. The TA is flowing in like crazy. I can't keep up. If I missed your the chat is going like crazy. I can't get all of them right away. So if I missed yours, just put it in the chat again. Let me see. Looks like, and remember, if you're asking for TA, you got to be a subscriber. GRT. Groot. I am Groot. GRT. Is that on BitMEX? GRT. There. Is that the graph? The graph? Oh, I own this one. Oh, yeah. Kind of like a double top. 0.088 to 0.09. Somewhere around there. That's that fair value gap needs to be filled right there. And then it should be on like Donkey Kong from there. And here's the thing is, this is a double bottom. It should have taken off, but the whole tariff thing, so now it's forming this. Which kind of looks like a bear flag. Okay? So maybe it comes all the way down here. 0.05. It could definitely do something like that.
One of your subscribers came over because I guess you missed it a while back. It's called BankerCoin, BNKR.
Yeah, I was getting to that. I had to go in order.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to help you out. They're not mad or anything. They're just making sure because you said you had a lot of stuff going on. That's all.
That's why we have you here, Jesse. Banker coin. What's the ticker on that one? Guys, send me the
It's
tickers.
BNKR.
BNKR. Oh, yeah. That don't look right. BNKR. Let's see. Blowfin, maybe? Is that it right there? Am I on the right chart on this banker coin? If this is
It
the right
looks like it.
bro,
I have the chart pulled up on my side.
big baller. What am I supposed to do with this?
He's an eager beaver. He just wants to see if it's. Leave him
What am I
alone.
supposed to do with it? There's no data here. All right. 007. Or excuse me, 0007. And then 0072. Possibly. Somewhere in there. I can't. Dude, this is unchartable. I can't TA this. Obviously, like, even though they're unchartable, I don't know how it is that I call. And I just. New all-time highs, I'll call it to the set. I don't know how it is that I do that, but this is so difficult. Like, I'm guessing, okay? I'm guessing based off of psychological numbers here, okay? I'm looking for that psychological zone, okay, which is 0007, you know, and where it's already kind of hit. Take some profits there. It's probably going to go higher, though. I'm going to say 0072. That would be the next zone, and then it should come down because it seems like it's in an uptrend.
I know why he's interested in it. It's an AI-based crypto assistant built on Base and integrated with X and Farcaster. This one's probably going to be important at some point.
Yeah, anything AI is going to be good. What's the market cap on this one? And the
okay, so 1 second. Market cap. Max total supply is 100 billion. Circulating supply isn't that much because it just released, so there's no information there.
Can they mint them?
Let me look. I mean, it's such a new coin, it's kind of a little hard to find some news on it. Give me a second.
Right, which is good. Short
yeah,
term.
Yeah. You'll get more information the longer it's out.
I think this one pumps, though. The fact that this one's pumping and everything else is down, what's it been? A couple days, though. It's only been out a couple days. It's probably going to get a pullback, though, from the tariff thing, or quite the opposite. It'll pump hard because it's low market cap. People are degenerate jeeblers, okay? And what they do is, instead of getting out of the market, they move to a different market.
Oh, can access staking rewards and participate in ecosystem decisions as Banker continues to evolve.
It's pumping right now.
And he always finds them, man.
He always tells us after it pumps, though. He doesn't tell us before.
Because I think he just takes a chance, see how it goes, and if it starts going up, he's like, okay, should I be investing more into this? And I think, some people are intuitive that way.
Big baller be gatekeeping on me. Bruh.
No, I don't think that.
I'm just giving him a hard time. This coin brought to you by Beer Gator. Reach out to me.
Good segue.
If you want a Beer Gator. Oh, by the way, remind me, I need the IT guy to set up on Discord the sign up to buy Beer Gator.
Understood.
He don't want to share because if he's wrong, people lose. Yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you did do that with Loca today. Here's where I'm at. Is if Big Baller says says to buy it, probably buy it. My boy is insider trading or something. I don't know what it is he's doing, but he's on it.
He's intuitive. There's a big difference. One is, the behind bars, and the other one is gut feeling. There's a difference.
Insider trading.
No, that's not how that works.
I don't know how he does it, man. He's good at picking the projects. I'm good at calling the top and the bottom, right? We need to be a team, bro. I'm ADHD and crypto is good for me. I know, right? I'm ADHD too. That's why I'm so good at it. I see the patterns. I see things that other people can't see. I have a gift. I don't know how I do it, but I'm not good at picking new stuff, right? I mean, SXT I was good at. Look at it's about to pump. I would say 0072. Obviously, take profits where it's already hit that 007, or excuse me, 0007. And then when it hits to 0072, I would take some profits and so on and so forth. Each one of these little 73, 74, 75, all the way up, just keep taking some profits. Make it real, people. Make it real, because stuff like this can just all of a sudden. You can get fart coined all over you. All right, let's see here. Jesus says, is anyone getting into the Figma IPO tomorrow? Is the Figma IPO dropping tomorrow, or is that fake news? Because I heard that it was not coming out tomorrow. If it is, I'm probably going to get some. Remember, IPOs, they are a fundraiser. Pump and dump. It is the meme coins of the stock trading. They set a final price at $33. Oh, look, it hit it. It hit it. Let's see if it comes down. I'm sure it's going to come down some right now. It's already kind of wicked a little bit. I'm watching this one because it's moving right now. And this is the 1 day candle moving like that. Let's go into the 1 hour. Look at that. Yeah, this is going to keep going, bro. And it more than likely is going to do this again. Fill here to 0062. This little fair value gap will fill. And then it'll keep going. Or it just keeps on going. Look at it. It's just going to keep on going. It broke through resistance. Yeah, I would definitely be taking profits. I'd even take profits at 0071, you know? I just hit it, each one of these hashes all the way up, because you never know, man. And I don't know what you got into this. You probably got something stupid in there, like 50K. Not that that's stupid. It's just like a lot of money. I know how you roll, brother. You're just printing money right now. My guy. It's only real if you take profits. It's probably going to turn around right now. It'll probably hit this 707475 and turn around from there. Or it's already hit it. Secure profits, baby. Don't be greedy. Think of securing profits as being greedy, right? That's the way you want to be greedy. Look, it's already starting to wick down. Let's go into a lower time frame. Yeah, this is going to come back down right now. You got your fair value gap at 0.065. I might just snag a little bit. This thing's going though. This is going to be AI season. I think you're right. Look, it's still going. It's still going.
Oz, which one is this?
This is BNKR. Banker coin.
Oh, okay. Banker.
Yeah, this one's going to do something. It is doing something. Dude is actually the crypto goat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe to my channel. All right? With your basic subscription, I'll TA for you in the live. With your deluxe subscription, I'll TA for you on demand. Any project you like, you can DM me. I can coach you, help you set up your wallets, things like that. He's throwing money at it. Will you look? Throw money at what? This one? Let me see. The goat has spoken. This one's going. Now it does have some fair value gap that it's going to fill, so eventually it's going to pump up here and it's going to have to come back down. You think I'm making the green candles or Big Baller is? Because I'm not in this one. I didn't get the alert from Big Baller because he was gatekeeping this one. Yeah, Big Baller's throwing money at it right now, for sure. That's why it's pumping.
Hey, he was right about Pengu.
Dude, he's right about everything. Except for the news. When it comes
He's trying.
But you know, he uses the news, the fact checking we give him to know which ones to jump into. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Honestly, when I met with him, we had dinner the other night, and he goes, I would have bought more XRP, but you got me turned off to it. And I was like, yeah, but like, you know, we couldn't expect what happened, you know? It was
right.
Unpredictable. But at the same time, we knew XRP was going to do something. That's why we hold a little bit of it. You know, we got our boom bags ready, you know. But honestly, I feel like because of that, he's more into lower market cap coins that are probably making him more money than what XRP would be doing right now. So I feel like in the long run, it actually helped. Because XRP didn't keep going. He says, yep. Yeah. Dude. I know. These lower market cap coins are going to pay out so much better. All right, let's see here. Did somebody want TA on something? I think we should get back into the news. Suey and Link, Jay Green, you gotta be a subscriber. TA is for subscribers, okay? I'm telling you, it pays for itself, man. I'm calling the market to the cent, if not fractions of a cent. All right? I'm calling it. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm telling you it pays for itself, but I can no longer continue doing this because, like, the chat's flying like crazy. Everybody wants TA. So, and thank you for the follow. But following is not the same as subscribing. So you got to be one of my subscribers. There's a little link on the bottom here. It looks like it's got like a, like one of those little chat window things with like, says something plus on it. Service plus. You click on that and that's where you subscribe. Yes, hashtag FYP, hashtag crypto. We're going to get into the news. I'm going to set up a goal here. We need one more heart me. Who's got me with a heart me? I need one heart me. Somebody hook me up. It's 1 penny. Obviously, you can only send one a day. Let's see if we can reach this goal. Justin, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, let's set a new goal, and then we'll get into the news here. Gonna set a new goal. Let's do...
Thank you.
Since Happy Gilmore's out, we're gonna do the Schwan. You guys remember Billy Madison? Stop looking at me, Schwan. No? Nobody? Okay, I'm showing my age.
They're not old like we are. Money Talk, thank you so much. You are so smart, and I appreciate you.
Okay, this blew past profit-taking zone. So 0.075. This is unchartable. It's just going. It's going to go to 0.0075 for sure. And it could just keep on going. Stop looking at me, Schwan. Shampoo's better. It cleans the hair. Conditioner's better. It leaves the hair silky and smooth.
Nope, nope, nope.
No?
No, nah.
No? This one's going. I don't want to look away from it. I feel like if I look away that it's going to just stop going. And
that's not how it works.
It is. It's going because I say it's going.
What is...
All right, back to the news. Back to the news. We'll check on it in a minute here. Trump's golden age of... Oh, we did this one. Okay. All right, so this is done. That's done, skis.
Stop staring at it. You're making it uncomfortable.
That's the idea. Make it uncomfortable so it keeps going.
Don't make it weird. It's going to run the other direction.
Fed keeps rates unchanged for the 5th straight time.
Interest rates coming as President Trump has repeatedly pressured the Fed to cut interest rates. Let's go to CNN's Matt Egan, who is at the Federal Reserve. Matt, tell us what you're learning.
No change in interest rates. The Federal Reserve deciding today to keep interest rates steady for the 5th meeting in a row, despite immense pressure from the White House to slash borrowing costs. Now, this decision was no surprise. It was widely expected. It was well telegraphed in advance by officials. Now, that's because the Fed is in wait-and-see mode. They're looking for more clarity. One, clarity on just how high tariffs are going to go, and two, how much tariffs are going to boost prices. Now, this new statement put out by the Fed, it stayed largely the same, except there was a slight downgrade in how Fed officials are looking at the U.S. economy. Previously, Fed officials said in the statement that the economy continued to expand at a, quote, solid pace. This new statement says that recent indicators suggest that the growth of economic activity, quote, moderated in the first half of the year. And that does appear to be a nod to today's report that showed that while headline GDP rebounded in the second quarter, underlying growth in the U.S. economy does appear to have slowed. Now, this decision, of course, is not what the White House was looking for. It's not what borrowers looking for either. President Trump, he has been very vocal about how he wants massive interest rate cuts. Of course, that was never going to happen. But what is notable is there was a change in the voting in this decision. Previously, in June, this was a unanimous decision to keep interest rates steady. However, in this decision today, not one, but two members of the Fed's powerful board of governors, they voted in favor of an interest rate cut. Sometimes we do see one governor dissent, but this is the first time we're seeing two governors dissent since 1993. And it does show how Fed Chair Powell, he's not just facing pressure from the White House to cut interest rates, he's also facing pressure from some of his colleagues inside this building. Now, Powell's going to take questions later this hour. Everyone's going to be listening to whether or not he drops any hints about if he's open to interest rate cuts later this year, possibly as soon as the next meeting in September.
It's going again. Triple 075. 00075, baby. That's what I'm thinking. So, do you guys want to watch the whole Powell speech, or do you guys want the summary? I'm thinking the summary.
Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position. The unemployment rate remains low, and the labor market is at or near maximum employment. Inflation has been running somewhat above our 2% longer run objective.
0008, baby.
In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged. We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments. Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position. The unemployment rate remains low, and the labor market is at or near maximum employment. Inflation has been running somewhat above our 2% longer run objective. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged. We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments. Good afternoon.
So, yeah, no rate cuts. But you know what I think? I think the next meeting we may get the rate cut. 2/3 voted for a rate cut. Or excuse me, 1/3? What was it? But people were voting against it. Like I said, everyone thinks it's Jerome Powell. He's an authoritative mouthpiece, okay? That's all he is. He is not the decider, okay? He is not the decider. And they're starting to change their position. But I'll tell you this. These tariffs over the next couple months is what's going to decide. We could see supply chain disruption. We could see prices on goods going up. Yeah, the 2 votes might be moon cheese. I think you're right. Like they were pressured to vote that way, maybe just to save face. It seems like that is highly possible. To make people feel like they could come down the next time? Absolutely. This thing is going. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at the 1 day. Look at it. Crazy. Yeah, 888. That's what I'm thinking. 888. That's a long move without a pullback. It's coming. Be ready, because when this thing starts pulling back, it's going to pull back. All right? Be ready. You better be watching this and not the show, big baller. Me personally, I wouldn't be greedy on it. I would just take a little bit out. Every little tick. Every tick up, take a little bit out. Flip the monitor. I'm gonna drop some red dye in this one. Who knows? Maybe it just pumps for the next day or so. Like it pulls back some, and then it goes more the next day. But it has to come back to 0006, 9, 0007. It's gonna come back to that point when it does. Maybe lower. Look at this thing. It passed it. It's still going.
No. Can you follow up on? Do you think that
I hear voices.
wanted to leave?
I found the video. I emailed it to you. The one with Jerome Powell in that interview.
Oh yeah.
Because I was gonna send it into Discord for TikTok seller, but I just found it. I just emailed it to you because I still think it's hilarious.
Wait, that's Stellar Living. See, it might take a minute to get here. You know, you'd think email would be instant. It's not. It takes
It's your
time.
email. Mine's instant.
That is a beautiful God candle. Did you send it to the Crypto Goat? Or the other one?
No.
Okay.
I can send it to that one.
No. It'll come. Give it a minute. I'm watching this thing. It just blew past. Look at the 5-minute chart. It's just like
Some of the president's advice
this one could keep going. This could just keep on going. I've seen crazier things in crypto, okay? This one's going to a penny, baby. 1 penny. I'm just kidding. Not financial advice. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's beautiful, though. That's what you want to see. Oh, man. I'm not. Look, it's still going. It's still going. What the hell? You know what? Let's watch it on the 1 minute.
Are you serious? If it hits $1.
Look at
Right?
look at the gaps. That means it's moving faster.
He can't help himself.
Alt season is here. I think you're right. I think we are. This is the last dip before alt season, baby. It's on like Donkey Kong. Look, even the 5-minute candle got a gap in it. And if you're not in the
about
TA
to
class,
FOMO watch.
if you're not in the TA class this month, we're going to be getting into gap trading. You want to learn how to gap trade. Look at that. That's magnificent. I'm kind of bummed I didn't change the music. I should have been changing the music.
Oh, I know, right? He FOMOs, yeah, for sure. And now it's Fartcoin. That's our future.
I didn't get your email. Can you resend it?
Yeah.
For some reason, sometimes my email, even when I email myself, I got to send it twice. Oh, there's the pullback, baby. It's, look at, 8.8 was it. 0.88 all the way to 0.8. I think it keeps going though. I think it's going to recover. And it should hit it one more time or just shy of it. I'm thinking 0.0 or 0.0085, 0.0086. It should go back up there. Let me go into a low time frame. It finally, look at, and it wants to go again. It wants to go again.
Let me know if you got it.
I think I just got it. Yep.
It's one of my favorite videos.
Hold on.
Make sure the sound is on.
I don't know why there's no sound.
There should be a little button at the bottom of the screen to show you that the sound.
You're not.
There you go.
Let's start over again. This is hilarious, chat.
Oh, it's funny. If F around and F right was a person. All right, but sound on.
Advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Do you believe that the president has the power to fire or demote you, and has the Fed determined the legality of a president demoting at will any of the other governors with leadership positions?
Not permitted under the law.
Not what?
Not permitted under the law. The law.
Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Do you believe that the president has the power to fire or demote you, and has the Fed determined the legality of a president demoting at will any of the other governors with leadership positions?
Not permitted under the law.
Not what?
Not permitted under the law. The law.
Not permitted under the law. Like, it's
What did
just
I
like,
tell
you
you?
don't care.
What did I tell
He
you?
can't be, they can't touch him.
I told you guys that. The Fed is a private institution. Everyone was like, even Big Baller was like, oh yeah, they're going to get rid of him. I was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. He's not going anywhere. He lives there now. So Corey says on YouTube, he says, holy FOMO, I'm like a dog hearing sirens. I just want to chase. No dip. And it's available on Coinbase. Oh, dang. Totally missed that. You can't write that better. Life is now SNL. That's funny, man. You know what I noticed? There's a
Not
bit of a
wrong.
delay on YouTube. So there's a slight delay on YouTube. So you're getting it a little bit late watching on YouTube. TikTok's where it's at, man. It's like right now. You probably would have caught. I think it's going to go again, though. It's going to pump again here. It hardly dipped. It hardly pulled back. All right. In the 1 minute. Look, here it goes. It's about to run again, chat. It's about to run again. Here it goes. The FOMO is real right now. Like, I'm tempted to buy this thing. Big ballers running behind it. Yeah, I know, right?
So over here we're talking about how the news said that Kamala isn't running for governor. And remember, I had told you that California, no matter how you feel about the governor we have now, he's the, what is it? We'd rather go with the devil we know. And I saw these posts that said if the country didn't want Kamala, neither do we. But a good point was made that, like, they put that out on purpose, but who are going to be the candidates? Usually we have an idea by now, but nothing's been said about anybody.
There's a new guy. He's in like the number 2 position.
Tell me their name right now. Right now. Don't look it up. Tell me their name.
There it goes. Chat.
I knew it.
It just took off.
Distraction captain.
It just took off again, chat. That was the weakest pullback ever.
I know.
Chad
I know. Welcome to my life.
Bianco, is that his name? Chad Bianco? Look it up. I think he's an immigrant running for California governor. I actually dig it. He actually
No, I mean for the presidency. Obviously the governor thing, no one's going to beat Newsom. But my thing is that we haven't heard anything from either side, which is odd to me. I'm just curious on your opinion on that.
It's too soon.
Are we just too, no, it's not. It's never too soon. Are we just so traumatized? We're like, we can't deal with this right now. Let's just get through the next few years.
Look, chat. It pulled back and it basically went almost to where I said it was going to go to. Almost. And it could still. I think it could be done. It may have run its course. Make sure you take some profits. All right. It could obviously still continue. But I think we found the top. Will it find support? It's ran sideways here.
I know.
It may.
I tried.
We need to see. It needs to try to hit where it hit before. If the next green candle's a little bit lower and a little bit lower, I would say it's done. But it looks like support is at 0.0083. It's just so new. You can't chart this thing. Okay? It's so new, it's unchartable. It's one of those where you're lucky if you got into it, if you FOMO'd into it. You gotta cross your fingers on this one. It's G-bling. All right, we can't say the G word here because we're on TikTok, but it's G-bling. It's a G-bull right now. That is what altcoins are going to do. I agree. Absolutely, altcoins are going to do exactly what this AI coin just did right now. They're going to go. And just when you think that they're done, they're going to go a little bit more. And then you're going to think it's going to go way further. And then they're going to hopium. We're going to watch this one. We're going to keep an eye on this one. Oz fix the music. You just want to see another God candle. You want me to buy so it shoots the price back up again. I know what you guys
I
are
feel
doing.
like you already bought and didn't tell anybody because you are obsessed.
Maybe.
That's why it's still on the dang screen. We've agreed over here. That's why it's on the screen, because you bought when no one was looking, and now you can't look away.
It just got a hard jump. It's going again. It's running again, baby. That gap is a good sign. It should run again. It needs to pass this mid candle and it'll at least go to where it was at. Think of it. All the people that saw it running.
Banker coin.
All the people that saw it run, like us, right? Got that FOMO and we're like, okay, when is it going to pull back? It got a little pullback and now they're like, okay, I'm going to buy. And it's running sideways. You know? That's that second wave of all the people who are degenerates about ready to run into it and either catch a little bit of the run or become exit liquidity. That's why it's jibbling right now. Okay? More than likely, all the people like where Big Baller bought, they're going to let it go back to where it hit before, and then they're going to dump on all that exit liquidity that's flowing in right now. That's what I tend to see. Doesn't mean that it won't continue to run. This is the 1 minute chart. If you zoom out in the 1 hour, that's a decent green candle. Look at it go. It's going for it. It wants it.
Interesting choice of words.
What? Don't shame me. Don't market shame me. All right? I know.
So here's something fun. Let's move on to next thing.
Oh, look,
maybe?
it jumped. It's higher than this candle, so it will go at least to the top candle or just below it or higher. It already broke that resistance, and it's a gap. It's making gaps right now. This is, ooh, baby. Neo says no one can make God candles but Oz and Big Baller. Yeah, at least in this space. You know how I call the market, right? I just tell you what to buy right before I buy it. And then I tell you where my my limit order sells at, and then it hits every time. It's that easy. It looks like it found support though.
Oh, thank you, Big Baller.
Big Baller is so generous. And thank you everyone for all the gifts. There's a whole bunch of them here. I can't even list them all out. Thank you for the gifts. And remember, the best way to give is to send a donation, because we, instead of giving half of your money to TikTok, we give half of it to a non-profit organization. This month is the Operation Underground Railroad.org. That is the Tim Ballard Foundation. He is the producer of the movie Sounds of Freedom, and he's a true American patriot. And what this foundation does is they stop child essaying trafficking of children, and we want to give. We want to give to that organization. Look at it go. It's pretty much kind of like it wants to go. Okay? It wants to go. Get off the 1 minute chart though, people.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Do you know what this reminds me of? I'll watch your whole family eat dinner.
I like to get right up on there. I like to be a peeping Tom if I can. I'll watch your whole family eat dinner.
That's what it feels like for that poor coin. Can you leave it alone?
Let's watch this little video. This is Crypto Cali.
Regardless of where we find ourselves in the cycle, I really don't understand where this culture of non-profit taking and hodling has come from in crypto. It's truly detrimental to the grand majority of people because people round trip their bags so much. And take this from someone who's round tripped a literal 100x on meme coins.
I've done it.
I understand that people believe there's an opportunity cost to taking profits, which is the potential upside of your tokens if, you know, they rip to their all-time highs and whatever price predictions you may have. But that's where having a clear, you know, laddered exit strategy is important. I personally don't like taking full profits all the time on my spot bags. I always like leaving, and even in my leverage trades, I always like leaving a small percentage of the trade open, just in case we do get to my final price target. But this culture of hodling, that has been pushed by influencers just so they can use you as exit liquidity and they can dump their tokens on you really isn't healthy for the market. And, there's certain influencers out there that have, shilled tokens like ZBEC on their social medias while dumping their bags, and they've said, I've sold at this price. And the thing is, at those price levels, they were also shilling it. So what does that tell you? It's regardless of the token, too. I'm not even talking about the XRP people, but, that's a prime example. The people that are calling for, $50, $100, $200, $1,000 XRP, ask them where their sell orders are at, because they're most likely going to be at $5, $7, $10, $15. Why do you think that is? There's nothing shameful about taking profits. You're not smarter than the market. Neither am I. So taking profits literally means you've won. The point of the game is to take the money from someone else's pocket and put it into yours. Otherwise, someone else is going to do it to you. And I'm going to keep preaching this, especially during this period of the cycle, because regardless of where alts can go, it's always important to take some profits, just so at least you can find yourself in risk-free trades. And so that you can rotate those profits into other potential projects, and that way you can actually expand your portfolio quickly enough. But yeah, that's just my take. You don't have to listen to me. I don't know anything. So have a great day, and everyone be very safe out there.
I love this guy. Crypto Cali, by the way, he has a degree in finance. Okay? Listen to him. Listen to me, okay? Hodling is going to burn you. And you're going to have to learn the lesson that we've learned. I've learned this myself. I could have been retired a long time ago, but I didn't take profits. I thought that it could go higher, and it kept going lower, so I kept buying the dip, waiting for it to come back up, and it just never did. And it cost me years of my life. Okay? There's nothing shameful about taking profits. Be conservative. Catch the middle ground, baby. That's where the money is at. If you're hodling, you're going to get burned. All these creators, especially the XRP ones, like he said, they're pushing this narrative of just hold. But they're telling you to buy at $3. If you should just hold, maybe if you bought at 20 cents like I did, 50 cents or lower, absolutely hold on to some. But there's nothing wrong with taking profits. And Mar Lopez said it great here in the chat. It says, no one ever goes broke taking profits. Absolutely. Big Baller says, I have 50x on a meme coin and new projects. Take profits and play for free. Exactly. Play with the house's money. Play with the house's money, not yours. And then start using those profits to make yourself financially secure. Pay off your home. Pay off your car note. Get out of debt. Right? Then you're actually doing something in this market instead of living on hopium. There's nothing shameful about taking profits. Nothing whatsoever. And I want to watch this other one.
Let's expose the crypto scammers right here. And this is a PSA to all crypto content creators. I'm inviting you to join me into letting people know about all of these different types of things. We need to inform the community. Now to everyone else, scams are everywhere, guys, and I'm calling content creators to work together. We have to join together so we can make content to let people know what exactly to look out for. And can you believe there's no actual crypto safety month? So me and my humble community, we're gonna go ahead and deem August as Crypto Safety Month. And what I'm asking of you is that you share these different scams with your community so that they are in the know, especially those who are new to crypto. And there's plenty that aren't even on this list, and this is still a decent list. Look, I don't care if it's a 5-minute video, 5-second video, 5-hour video, or even a 5-day long stream. But what I'm asking is that us as content creators, we work together hand in hand and we create a crap ton of content to let people know about these different types of scams. I'm tired of seeing the horror stories, people commenting, DMing, saying, hey, look, I lost this money. I fell for this scam. I clicked this link. I got everything taken away. I trusted these different people that I thought were you. For all content creators, if you want to join this challenge here, I want to encourage you to use hashtag CryptoSafe and try your best to make as many videos as you can per week. I'm aiming for about 1 video per day, specifically on this topic. Because look, ultimately it still affects everyone. If people are not aware of these scams, it really will affect retail market. Last thing we need is for a ton of people to come into the market and then all of a sudden get scammed or not know where to go, not know what to look for, and then they just step away. If you want to join me for the month of August to do this, drop a lock in the comments so I know that I need to watch your content and also share out your content whenever you post this. It is our responsibility as content creators, as people who are leaders within the crypto community to inform people. Thank you for watching and sharing and liking this out with people. It really does help, and have a mega amazing day.
I love Mega Crypto. If you don't follow Mega Crypto, make sure you do. He should be joining the MVP network soon, which will be great. G-Rod says, so do you wait till you're up 100% before you take profits? Heck no. I take profits with every move up the ladder. Even if I'm in the red, I'm still taking profits. And let me tell you right now, if you are asking when you should take profits, where you should put your stop losses at, how to be trading, I offer a TA class. Big Baller says you should get into Oz's class on Sundays. You will make money hand over fist. Yes, take the TA class. Invest into yourself, and you are going to make it back, okay? All your costs in investing into yourself for education will pay off. And if you can't, do that, start with becoming a deluxe subscriber. Get coaching from me, right? But I'm telling you right now, the TA class is going to pay for itself. And you're already behind. You're a month behind in the TA class. I have all the classes recorded. So when you sign up, you'll get those classes, and then you can get into the class. And it's a live class where on Discord where you can talk and communicate, ask questions, and get better clarity on this information so that you can grow as a trader, where you can actually become profitable and not just hodl all the way to the bottom. All right, that's the idea. Yes, you are a deluxe subscriber, so you can message me directly, but this is for learning how to do TA, learning how to trade, learning when and where to take profits. Everything that I do here, I'm going to teach you how to do it so that way you can do it. I can't go live all the time. I can't answer messages all the time. I do, but this is to put the tools in your hands. Instead of just offering you fish, I'm offering you a fishing pole and bait and line and lures and everything that you need a profitable trader. Everyone that's in the class is already doing better. They're all saying, wow, I'm glad that I took this class. They're all resubscribing to the class this month. Okay, and I'm opening it up to everyone. I had gate kept it, and I was like, okay, I'm only allowing a certain amount of people. I'm opening it back up because it wasn't too much for me to handle. So I can handle more people in the class. So I urge you, if you want to be in the TA class, send me a DM and I will teach you how to be a trader. All right? There's a lot of money to be made here. And you're missing out on so much if you don't have these skills. This is going to make you profitable. Now, you have to make the decisions, obviously, but this is more than just putting the ball in your court. This is giving you a good coach. This is giving you a solid team. This is giving you proper equipment. Everything that you need to succeed is all in one place. So I would urge you, chat, if you're not in the TA class, get signed up. Get into it, and the longer you wait, the further you are behind. And let me tell you right now, we are in the 7th inning of this bull cycle. You do not have much time. I would implore you, get in here and get involved and get educated now. You do not have much time left. And what breaks my heart about all of this is most people don't learn until they fail, and then they come crawling back and they're like, teach me, I want to learn everything. And I'm like, okay, but it's going to take this much longer now because the bull cycle's over. You don't have much time. So I implore you, and if you can't get into the TA class, I implore you to at least take advantage of the deluxe subscription and get the subscription with Jesse as well. The fact checking goes a long way because there's a lot of fake news out there. There's a lot of fake articles. People are getting a lot of misinformation. Okay. And having that tool as well is going to help you gauge these markets better. Miami says the market will correct big time the next few days. What do you mean? Correct up or down? I think it's going to correct down. It's going to correct down, baby. Crypto is highly manipulated. Okay? If you're hodling crypto, you're going to get burned. You should be trading. That is why we're here in crypto. It is a highly volatile asset. That is what's beautiful. It is a trader's dream. And this could be our last highly volatile cycle. Maybe we get one more and then the volatility's gone. You don't have time to learn like I did. You need to know this stuff now. The time is now. You do not have a second chance on this one. I'm telling you, time is running out and it's running out fast. I implore you, I am here to help people. That is my main goal here, is to help people. Your position is you're out right now? Yeah, I'm pretty much stable coined up. I got some moon bags, but pretty much stable coined out right now. Let me tell you, chat, you need to learn to trade and you need to learn now. No, October, maybe we take off from there, but I think this could be our last low buy opportunity. See, you got to be careful with that, Miami, saying October. People will buy in October. You need to be buying this dip now. This could be the last dip, and you need to be trading along the way to grow those bags quickly because time is running out. You'll buy in September, dude, you're going to get swept, bro. You should be trading now. I'm stable coined out for a couple days, and then I'm back in it and trading. You need to grow those bags, bro. People just want to buy it and wait and hope for the moon. Yeah, August is a low month, which means you should be buying. I'm trying to help you, chat. We don't have much time. You need to get into the class. Is FLR a bull flag? Let's take a look. FLR. Yep, this one lost it. This one's Dunskies. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't take off again, but hopefully you secured those profits along the way up, and you're in the green, baby. In the green. And then you could buy the dip on it again. But it's probably going to dip over the next day or two. I'll tell you that right now. Things like to run a little bit. You need the classes? Bro, send me a message. Send me a DM. Get in the classes. Become a deluxe subscriber. Let me help you. Monaco, I want to be in your court. Let me be your coach. Let me teach you. By the way, the classes are not free. Okay? Classes are not free, and it's $25 an hour. 4 hours a month, $100. And if the month has like an extra Sunday, you're getting that Sunday for free. Okay? It's worth it. Some people pay that in trading fees, okay? You're gonna do phenomenally well. It will pay for itself. Everyone that signs up for whatever I offer and applies it, it pays for itself. And if you can't afford to get into the class, no big deal. Join for the coaching, get profitable, and then offset those costs. But I'm telling you, you don't have much time. You don't have much time at all. All right, what was I supposed to be looking up? FLR. Simon, it looks like you lost your subscription. Flare.
Remember, sometimes you can't see it even though they have it.
See, that kind of looks like a bull flag. But I think it's a bull trap. Dana, you want TA on XCN. So I offer TA for subscribers only. Okay, it shows that you're subscribed. All right, you're good. Simon 77, you're subscribed. Dana, you got to be a subscriber. The news and everything and all the information and that I give you here, that's all free, okay? I'm offering that for free. That's all paid for by the donations here. But I have a lot of overhead with this business here. I have to pay Jesse. I have to pay the IT guy. I have to pay the journalist. I have to keep the lights on. I have to keep the internet on. We have 2 Starlink systems. It's expensive. It's $1,000 a month just for the electricity. And this TikTok live, we don't make money here. It's $5 we've made on TikTok so far. $5.
You know what's crazy? I have a question, and
Yeah.
I know you're gonna keep trying to ignore me, but my he said his electric bill is 1,000. Mine's 800. Is anyone else having, like, last year I used half the amount that, like, this year I used half of the amount that I did last year, but last year I paid 500 and this year I'm paying 800. Is anyone else having those issues? Or is it just me?
The prices in California.
I know, but is it just California or is it everywhere else?
Energy costs are up because of electric vehicles. So all those people that are...
What's that got to do with me?
You're paying for it.
They're paying for it. They pay more at that electric thing now than we do in gas. So,
right. But the demand,
the math isn't mathing.
Supply and demand. The demand for electricity has gone up. especially in California. Everyone's got a Tesla. So the supply is low, the demand is high. That's why we're
That's
here.
why I'm asking, because I can't see your chat and I just have mine, but I was just wondering if any other state was having that issue, because that is a huge, not just a little bit more, like a huge amount more.
Nate says Oz, concentrate on flare. Okay. Flare
Sorry.
hit that double bottom mark, okay? It wants, here's the thing is, it looks like a bull flag, but the news says no, the charts say yes on something. I'm just saying no. I'm going to wait. I have a feeling we're seeing a lot of bull traps. Neo says it's $150 a month in Wisconsin.
Wow. I'm super jelly. Thank you for actually listening to me, Neo, because I got ignored and told to be quiet. So
It looks like a bull flag, but I don't know. I'm thinking bull trap. But the moon cheese reeks to high heaven right now. And I think the ones that are going to suffer the most from tariffs are going to be like the top coins, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe not even Ethereum, like, XRP. They'll probably suffer the most from the tariff thing. These low market cap coins seem to be doing better right now. And I think that comes from the idea of people got wrecked and they're trying to, make their money back. Because these people are degenerates. They do not leave the market. They just go somewhere else in the market. Ethereum in 3 years will be higher than Bitcoin. That is a possibility. I potentially see Ethereum hitting 5K for sure, but possibly even 10K this cycle. Ethereum is going to do massively well, and I think that's part of why the narrative for so long was Ethereum's going to do nothing. I don't think so. I do not think Ethereum is cooked. I hope Flare comes back down. But hear me out. It had this double bottom right here. But look at this double bottom. That hasn't played out yet. So this should go to 5 cents. 0.480 to 5 cents on this one. Flare's looking good. Nothing's changed about that one. And I would imagine that would take, till October, November, and it could potentially send it to new all-time high of 64 to 65 cents, maybe 66. That seems highly doable. Maybe even higher. Take profits along the way, right? But yeah, if you want to join the TA class, if you want coaching, make sure you sign up for a deluxe subscription. Make sure you join the Discord, get in the TA class. Does that look right? CFX? This one's on an uptrend, but it looks like it's going to come down. 19.8. somewhere around like 19, 20 cents. It should come down to just below 20 cents, right? I'm thinking 20 cents. Good psychological zone, but it'll potentially fall further. But there is this doji candle. It's kind of a doji. So it could obviously send it from here. It could send it. But this looks kind of like a cup and handle thing forming. And it could come down a little bit. That 20 cent mark, and then boom, shoot it. And that's that double bottom look. Kind of like that double bottom right here. Or maybe this is the double bottom. You know? And it goes to 80 cents. At face melting price. Or even all-time highs. And I think it does that. I think we get that alt season and we see it at least below all-time high. But I'm seeing a trend. This one should go up. This one should. But look at how this one did this like thing here. It's doing the same thing here. 30 cents probably. It's hard to say right now, guys, with the TA. All right. Because things look like they want to send. It looks like alt season wants to happen. It looks like it, but then either no one cares about the tariffs or the tariffs just wreck everything. So I don't know. It's unchartable right now. Even Mega Crypto was just like, dude, I can't even make content because I can't chart anything. I'm like, dude, I feel it. Is the magnet making a return? Yeah. It's just not at the $2 mark. It's at like $2.33. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum looks pretty good. Which is crazy. Everyone, thank you for all the gifts. There's a whole bunch. I can't even get to all of them. Thank you very much. Ethereum is the tortoise? Yeah, for sure. Ethereum, man, I'll tell you though, if Ethereum does start falling, it's going to come down here to $1,000. I kind of hope it does. If it does, I'm buying it. But that wouldn't be till like October, November. That would be at the end of the cycle. Yeah, Ethereum is at a tough level. Look at all these tops right here. Top, top, top. If this breaks above these tops right here and comes up here to this, which is 4,040. Alt season, baby. That would be a heavy indication of alt season. All right, let's get back into the news. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the news. So MoneyGram's partnering with Stellar. All right, tariffs, right? So Trump announces 25% tariff on India and unspecified penalties for buying Russian oil. Let's take a look here. We got an ad. Ads in the chat. Everybody hashtag ads. Everyone wants to see ads. Hashtag FYP. Hashtag crypto. Hashtag bust watch. Hashtag TikTok shop. We love TikTok shop. Nexo's news with the golf championship in Scotland on Trump's golf course.
Products, and we've been wide open. He has had a market that's been pretty much closed to American products, and we've been wide open to theirs. And I think President Trump is frustrated with the progress we've made with India, but feels that a 25% tariff will address and remedy the situation in a way that's good for the American people. Well, I think that what's going to happen is that India is going to cut their prices to the U.S. In order to maintain their market share. That's what everybody else has been doing. And then they might reconsider their practices, which have led to this higher rate. And over time, I would guess that Indian firms will be onshoring production in the U.S., and Indians might even open their markets more to us so that we reconsider a future trade deal.
So, tariffs and penalties for India coming. Trump slaps universal 50% tariff on copper imports, metal, and price plunges. President Donald Trump has signed an order imposing a universal 50% tariff on copper, the White House says. The new duty takes effect on Friday, the same day his reciprocal tariffs and other duties are to start. The copper tariffs follow the 50% U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum. So copper is about to go up, baby. Trump says U.S. will impose 15% tariffs on South Korea imports. And then Trump says August 1st tariff deadline will not be extended. Here are the countries that might not make it. Let's take a listen here.
Trump says his August 1st tariff deadline will not be extended. Here are the countries that might not make it. President Donald Trump warned that his August 1st deadline for making a trade deal with the U.S. stands strong on Wednesday, threatening several key nations with a big tariff hike. The August 1st deadline is the August 1st deadline. It stands strong and will not be extended. A big day for America. Trump wrote on Truth Social using all caps. Here are the major countries that still need to negotiate deals with the U.S. Trump sent a letter to Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney threatening a 35% tariff if a deal isn't struck, but negotiations appear to have stalled. We haven't really had a lot of luck with Canada. I think Canada could be one where they'll just pay tariffs. It's not really a negotiation, Trump said of the negotiations with our neighbor to the north on Friday. Carney himself said on Monday that negotiations have reached an intense phase. It's a complex negotiation. You see with the various trade deals that have been agreed to by other jurisdictions, the European Union yesterday, Japan before that, Indonesia, United Kingdom, that there are many elements to these negotiations. We're engaged in them. But the assurance for Canadian businesses, for Canadians, is we will only sign a deal that's a good deal, the right deal for Canada, he told reporters Monday. According to the U.S. Trade Representative, USTR, Canada is America's third largest importer, totaling $412.7 billion in 2024. The U.S. exported $349.4 billion to Canada in the same year. Trump sent a similar letter to Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum earlier this month, this one threatening a 30% tariff. No deal has been struck as of Wednesday, however, and neither party has been vocal about where negotiations stand. Mexico is America's top source of imports, totaling $506 billion in 2024, according to the USTR. Meanwhile, the U.S. exported $334 billion to the country over the same year. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent negotiated with Chinese officials in Sweden this week and said Tuesday that the talks were very constructive. He emphasized to reporters that no final agreement was made, however. Unlike most countries, China is facing an August 12th deadline rather than August 1st, giving them somewhat more breathing room for negotiations. Nothing is agreed until we speak with President Trump, Bessent told reporters. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick told Fox News on Monday that the deadline for China could be extended even further than August 12th, though that decision will be up to Trump. Trump warned South Korean President Lee Jae-myung in a July 7th letter that the country would face a 25% blanket tariff if a deal isn't reached by August 1st. Lee's office said late last week that it was preparing a proposal. Lutnick met with 3 top Korean officials in Washington this week, though no news has come out of the meeting. Taiwan has yet to reach a trade deal with the Trump administration, but Taipei has a delegation in Washington hoping to reach one before August 1st, Reuters reported Wednesday. The self-governed island is facing a 32% tariff if it does not secure a deal. All the relevant talks are still ongoing. One source familiar with the talks told Reuters, with another saying negotiators were still in the U.S. We hope these negotiations will accomplish 4 objectives: safeguarding national interests, protecting industrial interests, ensuring public health, and securing food safety. These objectives serve dual purposes: promoting balanced bilateral trade between Taiwan and the U.S., and enhancing cooperation in diverse areas like technology and national security, Taiwan's cabinet said in a statement. Trump appears to have slammed the door shut early on India, announcing on Truth Social that the country will face a 25% tariff across the board beginning August 1st. Remember, while India is our friend, we have, over the years, done relatively little business with them because their tariffs are far too high, among the highest in the world, and they have the most strenuous and obnoxious non-monetary trade barriers of any country. Also, they have always bought a vast majority of their military equipment from Russia, and are Russia's largest buyer of energy, along with China, at a time when everyone wants Russia to stop the killing in Ukraine, all things not good. Trump wrote, India will therefore be paying a tariff of 25%, plus a penalty for the above, starting on August 1st. Thank you for your attention to this matter. MAGA, he added. Trump threatened a massive 50% blanket tariff on Brazilian goods in a letter to Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva earlier in July. Trump credited the higher rate to Brazil's prosecution of former President Jair Bolsonaro, whom many compared to Trump himself. The U.S. president said Bolsonaro was the victim of a witch hunt. Lula's regime has requested that the U.S. exempt certain industries from the tariffs, but a deal before August 1st appears unlikely.
So yeah. Tariffs, baby. They're coming. I don't like Kai Senate says, so we're getting bearish, then August 15th bullish. Let's talk about that. We'll come back to this in just a minute. Let's talk about this. So the only indicator that I like to use, which is the moon cycle, baby. Moon cycles. Look at, there it is. So we should be headed, let me see here. Let me pull up a different indicator. This one's too busy. Moon phases. There it is. All right. Look at, it is going to be bearish until the next full moon. Then it will be bullish. All right. Look at, every time we've had a full moon here, we hit a bottom, pump, bottom, pump, bottom, pump. Right? The blues are all the tops. Look at the tops. All the tops. Okay. So this is probably the top. This is Ethereum. Let's look at XRP. Same thing. We should be moving down. And it, when's the next full moon? That's a good question. August 9th. So I'm thinking somewhere around August 3rd through the 5th is going to be your buy zone. Okay, we need to give it a few days to run its course, run down. You want to buy before the full moon. Okay, the full moon is when it tops. So I'm thinking August 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there, we're going to hit our bottom. And then we should be on like Donkey Kong, baby. Look at that moon cycle. Perfect. We've got a few days left. Few days left till we buy. I'm going to use the tariffs and the moon cycle right now for my indicators. Okay? And that says we're going down. Miami says, I like this moon cycle. I know. You know, a lot of people thought I was crazy with this until I found the indicator on TradingView. It's actually an indicator. So it gives it some validity. This is a real thing. All right? Look at what happens every full moon. Look at what happens every new moon. Full moon, pump. New moon, dump. Full moon, pump. New moon, dump. Now, it doesn't always line up exactly. Sometimes it happens on the waning crescent, the waxing gibbous, right? All right. So what we have to do is we have to find that zone. I'm thinking August 2nd, because that's when Coinbase is shutting down. That's what I think. I think that is the big drop. It's so convenient that, let's see, when was the last time we had the big drop? It was right before. Trying to see here. Was one that happened like right on. Maybe it was this one. Here it is. June 10th. And then we dropped until June 22nd. So yeah, sometime middle of August. And I think this is going to be one of those times to buy. Obviously, we want to trade, we want to grow our bags, but we want to be buying with the assumption of alt season coming. Banker coin just hit all-time high right now. Dude, that one doesn't want to stop. I think so long as everything's going down, it will probably go up. It's one of those. I thought fart coin was going to be that, and it just didn't. Let's look at fart coin, because I love fart coin. I always have to have some farts in my bag, all right? I love fart coin. It's the only meme coin that I firmly believe that is not going anywhere. Oh, baby. Fart coin is a buy. Fart coin is a buy. $1 it dropped to. If it comes back down to $1, I'm buying it again. Buying a lot of it. I think it should come back down and retest this. Notice on fart coin, all these wicks are doubled up, doubled, okay? This should double up here at $1, baby. And the second wick is always not as low. So I'm gonna put like mine at like $1.008. That's my buy point. Fart coin should never cost more than $1. Fart coin should go to several dollars. And let me tell you why. Figma IPO requested shares is closed now. I was going to try and request some more. So just that 33 price is done for now. Fartcoin will hit $7 easy. I think Fartcoin will definitely do better now. So, Jesse, can you look into this for me? So, evidently, like the creator of Fartcoin owned like a massive supply and then just recently dumped their supply. So now Fartcoin has the ability to go to its full potential. That's why I've been eyeing it so closely. Fartcoin should have pumped here. I'll tell you where I got out though. I got in at 135. I got out at 134. So I did not lose very much. When it dropped here and it recovered, I think it was this candle right here. No, it was this candle. And it recovered just under where I was at. I got out of it and then boom, did all right. I'm an expert, okay? I'm a professional trader, so I was able to do this without a stop loss. But when you're doing something like this, you need to have a stop loss. You need to learn how to do all that because these meme coins are highly volatile. I know what I'm doing, okay? I didn't take much of a loss at all. It was transaction fees is what I chalk it up to. You can get obliterated in this market. Be careful. And if you're not in the TA class, we're going to be covering profits and stop losses. Okay? Get in the TA class. Invest into yourself. Fartcoin will drop below $1. I don't think right now. It might. It might. But if it does, it's only going to go to 94 cents and then it's all uphill from there. Fartcoin got this. Fartcoin got this head and shoulders right here. Okay, that's played out. The pattern's played out. It's dropped so much. There's a fair value gap for Fartcoin to go to $1.24. Like I'm going to get in this. And I'll sell at that fair value gap. I would even argue that the fair value gap could be here at $1.30, $1.29. And because it's a meme coin, it'll probably come up into this higher fair value gap of $1.46. I think I'm going to buy some more of this right now. Maybe I need to change the music. I'm going to go into a lower time frame. Oh, yeah. Fartcoin has got a diamond bottom. It's about to send. Hold on. Got to change the music real quick. Jesse, you want to take over? What are your thoughts on Fartcoin?
I'm good. Every time I've tried to talk today, you either shut me down or just ignore my conversation. And
I'm so sorry.
You're good. I'm good. I have that new fact check. 15 million of the coins were sold on January 21st, 2025.
So they pretty much dumped already. It's rugged.
The owner of those tokens who created the token, yes.
So that's a good indication that Fartcoin will actually do what it's supposed to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't realize you were ready. Honestly, I get so distracted, Jesse. I am so sorry.
You've been doing it all day. Can you do TA on SXT? One of your subscribers is asking.
Yeah, I got you. Let me change the music here real quick. All right. Fartcoin short term to $1.21 to $1.30. All right, SXT. By the way, Jesse, I do apologize. I'm not feeling very well right now. So my brain is all over the place. I think this is a cup and handle, baby. And at the same time, it could be an inverted head, or it could be a head and shoulders. Keep an eye out for this, okay? But there's no fair value gap to fill, really. But if it does, it would go to somewhere around here. I would say 8 cents is your bottom. and it could potentially go to 0.75. I don't think it goes much lower than that. I think 8 cents is a solid buy. But with the tariff stuff, you know, it could send it down more. Or maybe the tariff sell-off already happened and it's like a fake out. Nate says, we love you, Jesse. Everybody go send Jesse some galaxies and some heart me's and hand hearts and all the heart ones.
They don't have to do anything. They didn't do anything wrong. So I appreciate the people that came over and were very supportive. I appreciate that.
What can I do to make you feel better? I apologize.
That is what it is.
I do apologize. I get scatterbrained up here and I get distracted very easily. And it has nothing to do with you, Jesse, whatsoever. I'm just an idiot. 100% an idiot. I apologize. Do you forgive me, Jesse?
You know me. I don't forgive and I don't forget. That's not how I function. I'm just indifferent.
I will do better. All right, so Trump signs order to increase Brazil's tariff to 50%. 50% tariff on Brazil. And then, yeah, that was it for that one. Is that all the news? That's all the news. All right, so we'll do some TA, and I think I want to end a little bit early. I am not feeling well. And part of why I get like distracted and stuff is because I'm not feeling well. Like I feel like I automatically need to like fill the time around me, you know? So I do apologize, Jesse. I really do. I won't be live tomorrow. I have doctor's appointments. I'm actually really sick, guys. I am not feeling well at all. But I understand what's going on in the market, so I'm taking my rest time to help you guys. So here I am. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, become a deluxe subscriber, get one-on-one coaching with me, subscribe to Jesse's channel where she does all the fact checking. So I'm delegating to her. Make sure you subscribe to Revolution Starts Now. Send her a follow. She is amazing and we absolutely love and adore her here. Jesse, what's your name on Twitch? Is it?
Oh, I'd have to go look. I'll set up on my TikTok.
Yeah, I think she's going to announce it on the Discord when she goes live. So you should be able to get that. I believe she's still kind of setting it up. But she'll be using the studio. I'll be gone. I'll be sick and away. She's going to be here in the studio playing some video games and working with the IT guy. Am I correct, or are you playing at home on your laptop?
No, I'm going to play in the studio because there's air conditioning.
Gotcha. Yeah, air conditioning is nice, isn't it? Jesse, I have to say you look wonderful today, and we are so happy to have you. And I do apologize. I'm a terrible boss, everyone. Just so you know, I can admit when I'm wrong. I am a terrible boss. I am trying, though, to be better. But I am a tyrant, and I'm cheap. And I'm really, really trying, though. I'm trying to be better. Sometimes I forget that everyone around me has feelings. I am so used to being out here alone, and even with my job, I was a total asshole. So I'm trying. I really am. I do apologize, and I want to be better. I want to do better. So if I cut you off or anything, snap at me. Let the chat know who's really boss around here.
I won't bring negativity to negativity. That doesn't solve anything. So I just keep my mouth shut. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
You're a sweetheart and an angel. I really do apologize. I did not mean to cut you off like I always seem to do that too. And don't think that it's anything on purpose. I just get distracted. The chat's flying. I got multiple chats I'm watching. I'm watching chat on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, and I'm reading the charts and trying to keep up, and I do really do apologize. It has nothing to do with you whatsoever. We appreciate everything you do. You are the backbone of this whole operation. Well, we got a little bit of time. You wanna run a battle?
No, I'm good. If we're done, I can log off.
We men don't multitask well, Jess. Absolutely. Jess, I am so bad at multitasking.
I'm good. I don't need anybody's sympathy. I appreciate, though, everyone on my side who were very nice to me and very supportive. You guys are amazing, and I definitely appreciate, and I will not forget who you are. So thank you.
I'm sure I'm not one of them. I'm in the doghouse. I'm in trouble. I do.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the show and stay positive, okay?
Now I'm sad. Bye, Jesse. I sent you a DM for coaching, bro. Hope you answer. Monaco, all you got to do is subscribe, man. You subscribe, and then it unlocks your DMs. And then you can DM me for coaching. But you have to be a deluxe subscriber in order to get that. So it should be somewhere down here. There's like a little bubble, and it says Service Plus. Okay, you're going to click that and then click Deluxe Subscription. Anybody else want to subscribe or sign up for the TA class? I'm telling you right now, you want to be in the TA class, man. That is going to teach you how to read this stuff, baby. Because I can't be there in the moment always. You know what I mean? Like sometimes this is going to, obviously I'm still going to be in your court. I'm still going to help you. But you being able to see and spot them out is going to help you out so much more. She might be mad at you. She's definitely mad at me. She's definitely mad. But I'm just terrible at keeping focused. And why do you think I have her on the show? She keeps me focused because I get lost in the chat doing the TAs and everything. I just get on from tangent and onto tangent. I need her on this show. I could not do it without her. What's up, Jan? How you doing? I'll stick around if Monaco, if you're trying to subscribe right now. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a night. Maybe, I wonder if I could get Callie on here to battle me. Should we do a gift to send to me? Maybe Callie will gift to send me. I kind of want to just do a battle. Let's see, maybe this person will battle me. I don't even know who it is. What's your question, buddy? What is your question? No one wants to battle me. I have no friends. Let me see here. who wants to come up here? Should I invite the fake Ozthecryptogoat onto the show right now? Do you think he'll accept? I just sent an invite for the fake Ozthecryptogoat. I want to hear what the goat has to say. Oz versus Oz battle. Dude, he would get demolished, or she or it or whatever. Whoever they are, they would get demolished because I am the actual goat. What? Guys, we have a celebrity in our midst right now. The goat has joined the live. What's up, goat? Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's a bot. They're like muted. They're not talking. Hello, Sir Goat. All right, you're getting kicked, bro. I have several questions I need answered. It has to do with crypto. Do you do that for free? I do not. That is for deluxe subscribers. So become a deluxe subscriber, and I will answer all those questions for you. So there's a little like it's like a yellow box. It says Service Plus. Click on that, and you can become a deluxe subscriber. It's $9.99 a month, and you can message me anytime. I do TA for you anytime, coaching, answer your questions, help you set up your wallet, anything like that. It pays for itself, especially if you're getting like the TA. It pays for itself because I can't go live all the time. But also with that subscription, you get TA in the live as well. No one wants to battle me. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get someone on here that wants to battle me. Maybe we'll get a gift to send me. Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother? You doing all right?
I'm chilling, man. Hey, you trade crypto?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you holding?
Holding what I need to be holding. What you holding?
SXT, baby. Let me guess.
You said what?
SXT. What do you got? Bitcoin? You got
Of course.
XRP? What else you got? Okay.
Ethereum.
Oh, Ethereum's
Solana.
looking good, bro. Hey, you want to run a
Solana,
battle?
H-bar.
You want to run a battle, brother?
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's try it. All right, chat. We got a battle. Don't forget to tappity tap.
You do futures and shit?
No, man. I do like swing trading.
Okay, yeah. Chat. Y'all keep tapping it up, man. Y'all got any questions y'all want, man? I ask them. He seems to be a knowledgeable crypto guy. Let's put him to the test.
Yeah, bro. They call me the GOAT. They named me the GOAT, not me. Like.
Yeah.
So you think alt season or what?
I mean, I think so. I'm honestly, I ain't gonna act like I'm just like a professional or nothing like that. But from what I see, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
we're headed to alt season. I think we're about to get a nice bearish move down though right now.
Appreciate that bump.
I think it's a bull trap right now, to be honest with you.
You're a follow, bro. I like to see crypto content. I've been looking for that.
Yeah, follow me, man. I'll send you a
Yeah, I just
follow.
did.
Let me
I
see if
just
I can
did.
figure out how to do
What's
this.
up, brother? Y'all come on in, man. Welcome in, welcome in. We just chilling, man. Friendly fade, friendly battle. Just tap it out, man. When in doubt, tap it out. Katie, what's going on? When in doubt, tap it out. Say your gifts.
Hey, thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for the hat and mustaches and the corn and the whip. 24 whipped creams, another whipped cream, 30 roses. Thank you very much. All the gifts. Dang this.
Doing good, Katie. How you doing?
Thank you guys. Let's see. Let's do a gift goal here. How about a galaxy? Let's do a money gun. Can we get a money gun? I feel like we're going to get sniped.
Tap it out, chat. Just tap it out.
I feel like we're going to get sniped.
Nah, I'm just chilling over here. Got a couple of friends over here, not much.
Mar, thank you for the heart me. Yeah,
chat.
Viewership's a little bit down right now. There's like 26 people watching.
Yeah, I've been meeting the same people like multiple times, like more than twice.
I just started battling yesterday for the first time. So my agent was like, you should probably do battles. And I was like, I don't know. I don't do the battles, but it helps you move up in the ranking. I've been like stuck at C4 forever. And so I'm trying to get it up into like the next level. And so.
Do you stream every day?
5 days a week.
Yeah.
And we do like 4-hour live. So I've been live on this live for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
So right now, like how your whole streaming setup is, that's through OBS, right?
No, I'm using TikTok Studio, and then I got OBS for Twitch and for YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're multi-streaming right now.
Lit. Bad talk. What's going on, brother? We in the middle of a battle.
Big baller, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Give bro a follow, man. Cool dude. You know something about crypto. Bad talk. So if you're trying to get to the bag, you need to go follow him.
Absolutely. I'm 37 years old and I'm retired from crypto. That's why I can go live all the time and do all this. This is like my hobby now.
Chat, let's get it.
Let me try something.
What state you from, brother?
I'm in Cali.
Okay. Shout out to Cali. I'm in Tennessee.
I got to put the moon man on when I'm doing stuff I can't do on TikTok, you know?
Same. That's why I got my background like this. I just fade out.
Right. They've been hitting me with the bananas like crazy.
Yeah, I just got this page back. I just started TikTok like a week ago, and then I got a banana on this page, and I just got it back yesterday.
Do you have an agent?
Nope.
No agent? Dude,
nope.
MVP network, bro.
Is that valuable though? Like I'm new to it. I've been hearing a lot about agencies and stuff like that, but
absolutely, man. If you're getting bananaed, they keep you from getting bananaed. I got hit with a banana yesterday, right? Because I get haters in the chat, and they got me for misinformation, and I was bananaed for till August 5th, but I'm here today.
Damn.
So
yeah,
definitely
you still broke through though.
Yeah, check out Evie at MVP Network.
MVP Network.
Yeah, so it's MVP.network. Go check out her page, and then I'll tell her that you were on my live, and she basically does a lot of like the crypto lives, and then she does the battles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you have to like qualify or whatever, but she can check and see if you qualify to be in there. And you have to go live like 15 hours a month. I do that every week. Like, so.
Yeah, ain't no problem. Same.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, brother, I appreciate it, man. And nice to meet you. I gave you a follow.
Absolutely, man. Hope to see you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it? Are we done? That's it. We're done. Yay, I won one. See, this is what happens when I don't battle Jesse. I actually win. Did I take his streak? I think I might have took his streak. All right. I think I'm going to end it. Unless y'all have like TA you want me to do real quick. I'll do a couple. But I'm actually not feeling too well. I'm going to maybe get some rest. How do you win a battle? By people sending you gifts. So whichever side gets the most gifts, that person wins. We got a decent following though. As long as I'm not battling Jesse, I should do pretty well. Jesse's got some warriors on her side, and they're my warriors. But I'm glad. I'm glad to see Jesse, her page growing, and all you guys' support that you give her. That's amazing. Should we do one more battle? I feel like we should do another battle. Let's try Steve. I don't know who Steve is, but let's see if he comes on. The battles have just begun. It's a roller coaster. I know, right? This is only my second live doing battles. Let me see here. Let's do another one. Some of it's random people, or you can send it like if you see someone you know. Hello.
What up?
What's good?
Nothing much. You?
We're just chilling. I'm wrapping up my live, but I figured I'd do a couple battles. You want to battle?
I mean, you're probably gonna win all of them. Not gonna lie.
That's the point, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's run it.
All right, bet.
What are you playing?
I'm not playing anything right now. I mean, I'm in GTA, but they just driving me around. So.
Got you. You trade crypto?
I do not. No.
Bro, so we're a crypto show. I'm 37 years old and I'm retired from crypto, and I teach people how to trade crypto.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of money to be made here, man.
Like your page, that's what you do? Like all the videos and stuff? All right. I got to go check it out.
Yeah, definitely send me a follow, man.
I got you. Hold up. Ready? Let me work that. All right. I think it just went.
Censored by TikTok. Thank you for the thing. Goats still counting. Still counting. Holy crap, that's a lot of goats. I think it's at least 100 goats. Jesus with a cap, thank you. Dang, more than 100 goats. How many goats? That's like 200 goats. Holy crap. How about a money gun? Dang, bro. 200 goats from Censored by TikTok. I used to baw like a goat when I first started doing this. Every time I get a goat, I would baw like a goat, right?
That's great.
And
yeah, I've been seeing the live creators do all that, like act them out. I'm like, yeah, they're dedicated.
Yeah, after I got like 200 goats I had to do in a row, I was like, never again.
Yeah, I'm done.
I actually got pneumonia and I lost my voice and I couldn't do the show anymore. And I did a really good goat sound and I can't even do it anymore because of that.
Oh, that sucks.
I can go live and you can take my wins. I'm B-League. Bro, bonk, let's run it. Bonk, let's go. I could use some wins. I have a feeling, though, that I'm going to get sniped by Bonk's people. Jesse's not going to believe it. Yeah, so I have a fact checker on my show, right? Because we do like financial news, media. We do other news as well. And the fact checker we've been battling the last couple days, and
Mhm.
she's been demolishing me, bro. So it's nice to actually finally get a win.
Yeah.
I've been getting demolished. I haven't been live in weeks. One will come hopefully. Dude, I'm so down with that. If you want to chat, if you guys want to battle with me, I'm so down. I think it'd be fun. We're still going strong though. Where's your people at, man?
Bro, I told you you're gonna win this. There's nobody in my live.
Oh shit. I got like 23 people watching. That's kind of low.
I had like 4, but they didn't left. So I got 1 right now, but I mean, I got 6, you know?
I average 50 to 100 people.
That's good. That's nice.
Hey,
yeah, this is my first time going live, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well,
my first time.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, dude. We're at 61K likes, chat. Those are rookie numbers. We need to bump those numbers up. Let's get to 100K. 100K likes. Let's go. All right, so you're new to crypto. You don't know nothing about it, huh?
Not really. No. Yeah.
You got money to invest?
I do have money to invest. I do. Yeah.
Dude, you should come watch the show, man. I coach people and I teach them how to. By the way, chat, if you want to sign up for a deluxe subscription, I offer one-on-one coaching where you can message me directly and I'll help you set up like a portfolio and a strategy and everything and get you profitable. Everything I offer pays for itself. Yeah, I had my camera off. I was doing something that could get me bananaed. Oh, he left. We won another one. Another one. Working on a streak, baby. Bonk, you want to battle? Bonk, let's go. I want to battle some people in the chat. I have a feeling I'm going to lose, though, because y'all like to roast me. Y'all like to roast me. Let's see here if I can find Bonk. I don't see Bonk on here. Man, my back's killing me. I almost want to like end the live, but at the same time, I'm having fun doing the battles. And like, if you guys want TA, I'll do TA for you too. But it seems like everybody's pretty much like, yeah, I'm out the market right now. I feel it. Thank you, everyone that was gifting and liking. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so supportive. You guys keep me going, man. If it weren't for you, I would just be chilling. I'd be doing shit I actually, well, I like doing this. I want to do this. I want to help people. I want to help like the community, right? Like I don't want to just spend my free time being selfish. You know what I mean? Like I want to do something for my fellow man and feel like I did something positive with my life so that way one day when this is all said and done and I take my last breath, I know that not only did I live my life to the fullest, I didn't just live it for myself. You know, that's why I do this. And I'm telling you, like, even today, like going live, our hater, we have a hater, okay? And she's not well. But either way, this person, this particular individual, thought that they got us bananaed, but it didn't work. And we're right back here the next day. But that's why I went live like 10 minutes late on purpose to make them think that we weren't going to be able to go live. And it looks like it worked because viewership was up. We didn't get hit with any bananas today. things were pretty good. So they're probably thinking to themselves that they won. But I'm over here playing 4D chess, baby. We're playing 4D chess. That I figured, I even told Jesse, I was like, hey, I'm going to wait like 5 or 10 minutes and then we're going to go live, because whoever it is going to be snooping at the time we go live to see if we go live. And it seems like it worked. It seems like it worked. That was me? What do you mean? What was you? You're the one getting me bananaed? Oh yeah, people are petty. And let me tell you, this person, she's just unwell, okay? Like, she bought XRP because angels, the person, a creator that channels angels, told her to buy it. Oh, you were waiting for my stream? Got you. Yeah, I held off a little bit because I was like, I'm gonna make them think that we're not going live, and then I went live, and it worked. It worked, baby. I might start doing that from now on. I think we're just gonna go live like 10 minutes late every day. You were waiting 30 minutes prior for me. Can you stop what? Big Baller says, can you stop that? Stop what? What would you like me to stop? Can I stop her? No. The only thing I can do is trick her. Trick her into thinking that we're not going live when we are. She even got it yesterday after we got bananaed, immediately went right over to the Twitch and started like calling me bald. And I was just like, okay. And I bananaed her on Twitch, and then nobody was really coming in, which I'm really surprised. If the live drops on TikTok, just come on over to Twitch. We're still live there. So the show goes on. That's the whole purpose of having Twitch. Alexa says, that's true. She said that. I know, right? It's funny to me that they're taking the time to make fake accounts and do all this. Eventually, it'll get old. It'll get boring to them, because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up. They think that they're doing something, but they're really not doing anything. It affected us one time, and because we did the battle and stuff, we raised money, and nothing was really affected. So, and that's because of you guys. You guys continue to support this show. You continue to be here every day. Like, oh yeah, Mr. Zines, he was a problem, man. He was a problem. And I tried to give him a second chance, and he just, that's where I'm at. Like, even with the person that's our troll now, I was going to banana them before, and I decided to give them a second chance. If I had been more ruthless and just bananaed them when it happened, they probably wouldn't have come and attacked me like they did. But I'll tell you this. No one can call the market 100%. But we're pretty dang accurate over here. That person is eventually going to fail, because I see them following these other creators now, and they're the ones that are feeding the moon cheese. I see her in there, and I'm like, man, you're going to get wrecked. But that's on them. And then they'll want to hate that person, and they'll want to come back here, but they won't be invited. They won't be welcome. You know what I mean? So that's on them. I try, though. I try to give people a second chance. I try, but it's gotten to the point now where it used to be like a 3-strike policy kind of thing with me. Now it's where it's like 1 strike. You got one chance you can mess up, and then I'll say, hey, you got to chill out, and if you don't, you're gone. Like that's it. I can't. This is a business, okay? User Maurice says ditto to the moon. The fact that you're saying that makes me not want to buy it. When we know that everything is crashing right now and you're out here shilling coins, it makes me not want to ever buy it. Oh, man. I like that. Yeah. Dude, the markets are about to dip hard, bro. All right? Don't come here and shill your coin when the market's about to tank. And let me tell you right now, this chat right here knows better. And you're not going to be able to fool anyone. We are a group of educated traders here now. So good luck. All right. We got like 10 minutes or so. I kind of want to just call it a night. Should we run one more? Should we try to do another battle? I feel like if we do another battle, we need some music. Good night, Sharon. Thoughts on Trashcoin? My thoughts are you got to be a subscriber if you want those services. Why are the markets going to tank? Tariffs on the 1st, baby. Get some sleep. I'm just riffing right now. I'm just running at the clock. Take off. Jeff Middleton, I see you here often. And I would implore you, if you're asking the question, why are the markets going to tank? Become a subscriber and get coaching with me, and I'll keep you from getting wrecked. Because these markets are about to wreck people. All right? The next couple days are going to wreck so many people. And I want to help you. Let's see if we can run another battle. Get a 3-win streak here. Let's see if we can get a 3-win streak. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Right on. Do you trade crypto?
Huh?
Do you trade crypto?
No.
We are a crypto financial news channel. Welcome to the Ledger Lounge. I'm 37 years old and I'm retired from crypto. And I can retire you too.
Not really.
Yeah, absolutely you could. Do you have money to invest? Investing and trading. Actually, we're not even really investors. We're traders here. And you can literally print money with a small investment into crypto if you're doing it right. I offer coaching. I'd say send me a follow and come watch the show. I teach people how to do this all the time. I'm creating generational wealth for everyday people all the time.
Nice, nice.
Chat, we need some gifts. We're going to lose this streak here. Send a gift. How about a galaxy?
Bro, what the heck?
Oh, she dipped. As soon as I said galaxy, she was out. She was not about that life. Thank you, TikTok, Censored by TikTok, for the lightning bolt and the goat. Oh, we've got a winning streak now. Let's try another one.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good. Would you like to battle?
Yeah, let's battle. Come on.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. So you trade crypto?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Hey, send me
My
a
little
follow.
cousin had me doing it.
Send me a follow and I will teach you how to create generational wealth.
I played with that crypto before.
Oh, see, that's the problem is so many creators.
Thank y'all for liking the live. Thank you so much.
So many creators out there are feeding people fake news and false information about crypto. So my crypto show is about teaching people how crypto actually works, fact checking.
How I know you ain't AI?
What?
How I know you not AI?
I'm definitely not AI.
How I know that?
Promise you that. What do you
Let
want
me see
to
your
do?
fingers.
What?
Let me see your fingers.
Do what?
Let me see your fingers.
Got tattoos.
Okay. Hey, I have tattoos too.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, I am retired. And I do this, the whole, I don't have to do this. I could literally be enjoying myself all the time. But I do this live because I want to teach people how to grow generational wealth. I want to teach them how to actually become successful in crypto. And a lot of people, they don't understand the markets.
Thank you for the tiny dining.
Just like you know, like you don't understand crypto, right? Like
yeah,
you got
we do
into
know
it,
who
you
you are.
got turned off to it because you had a bad experience. You got a bad taste in your mouth. That's most of the people here in the chat. And what we've done is we've turned that around and we've made people successful. And that's my whole goal here is to make people successful. Censored by TikTok.
Thank y'all. Thank you for the
21
tiny dining.
Thank you guys so much.
So I did it before TikTok. I did crypto before TikTok.
Oh man. When did you get in?
When I went into the military, that was 2000. What year did I go into the military? 15.
2015. What'd you buy?
Stocks.
You bought stocks or you bought crypto?
Like the what's the thing when the line be going up and down like that?
Well, that's stocks, but crypto is different.
Oh, it's different for crypto. Thank you for the kitty.
Yeah, it's different.
Kitty. Oh,
dang, chat. She's got some people.
Thank you for the roses.
We need a galaxy or a money gun.
Yeah, I hear him over there.
Somebody in the chat send.
So we need 2 hat and mustaches to finish that part of our gift gallery, guys. So,
how do you know what you need from your gift gallery?
Click on your name at the top.
I'm not on my phone. I'm on
Thank
PC.
you. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Thank you, Ray.
Dang, chat, we're getting demolished.
Thank you.
I need you to snipe.
Welcome in, Angie.
I'm gonna lose my winning streak. Somebody help me. Help me out, chat.
You win some, you lose some. Thank you for liking the live, Angie.
I can't lose. I can't lose. Chat, we need a galaxy. That's
She
the only
said
way
blow
we're
it
gonna
down. Yes, she said blow it down.
We need a galaxy or we're gonna lose. I'm gonna set a galaxy.
Don't let them sneak up with no galaxy, y'all.
Oh, they'll send a universe.
Okay, y'all see them trying,
15 lions, chat. We need 15 lions.
We need 1 wheel.
1 wheel. Come on, chat. Don't make me look bad. Chat. They're gonna snipe. They're gonna snipe right now. Come on, chat.
Y'all hear them right. Y'all get in position. Get in position. Get ready. Get ready.
Chat, they're gonna snipe.
Rock, Yeti. What you up to this evening, Angie?
Chat. I got a 3 streak. Don't let me lose my streak. Please. Man, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We need a galaxy so bad right now. Oh, we're gonna lose this one.
What's going on over there?
Dang.
What's going on over there?
Chat.
I figured that.
We got demolished. You beat me. I can't believe it. Actually,
Thank
I
you for
can't.
the hand hearts. Thank you.
Dang. Censored
Thank
by
you so
TikTok.
much.
A
About
little
to call it a
late
night. It
with
is
the money
Flip
gun.
Club.
But thank you. I appreciate you, buddy.
MVP Angel. Number 2, Sunshine. Number 3, Layla. Number 4, Angie. And then number 5, Maisha. My
It
sister.
says I lost.
You want to go again? Or are you good?
Let me see. You're at work. Don't worry, man. It's all good. Nah, we'll call it a night. It's the end of my show.
All right,
anyway.
you have a good
We're just
night.
playing for fun, you know. I thought we were gonna win. Yeah,
It's
good
cool.
night.
You too.
All right. Thank you for the money gun. The gifts are still good. Appreciate it. Appreciate what you guys do. I'm gonna call it a night. And I will see you all on Friday. We don't have anyone for a special guest on Friday. Our Friday guest canceled. So maybe I'll get somebody on here. Maybe I'll get Cosmic Crypto on. We'll see. But chat, thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you for all the support. And hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm right that things are going to cool off a little bit. And then it's going to be on. And we're going to make so much money. Face melting candles are coming to a crypto market near you. Just not yet. Okay? Face melting red candles are on their way.
Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Get money, motherfucker, get money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Get money, motherfucker, get money.
Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. Welcome to the Ledger Lounge. I'm Oz the Crypto Goat, and we are here to look at XRP mainly, but any other projects you're looking at, let me know and we can go over those. And don't forget, we are, if you miss a live, you can find them recorded on Twitch and YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget to smash that like button. Everybody double tap right now. Start tapping away. Don't forget to send in your daily heart me's. A heart me and 2 popular votes is the best way to help the show. How you doing, Gibby? Nice to see you. But tapping the screen, a daily heart me, and 2 popular votes is the best way to help the show as far as the algorithm. Obviously, you know, we want to produce revenue here, but that helps quite a bit. And I see them rolling in here. Francesca, thank you for the heart me and the 5 popular votes. Kodak, thank you for the heart me and the dolphin. When you send a heart me, you have access to exclusive gifts, okay? Those exclusive gifts, those level up gifts, those help the show out exponentially. Don't forget to send those in. How you doing, Francesca? Glad to see you here. Always a delight. It's always a delight. And don't forget to share the show as well. Share the show with your friends. I am so glad to have everybody here. Francesca, thank you for the greeting hearts. Kodak, thank you for the chili. Gibby with a heart me, and Kodak with an ice cream cone. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. Truly spectacular group of people we have here, and I just appreciate and adore everything that you guys do for this show. And I'm sure the feeling is mutual because are we making money or what, baby? I am so ecstatic with the success stories that I've been getting. I received a message today from Seamont. He was like, hey dude, I don't know how you did it. You did it on a meme coin and you completely called it to the fraction of a cent, and I was able to get out at the very top and make tons of money. I love to see when that happens. Polly Boys, how you doing? Glad to have you. Don't forget we are simul streaming. I'm not allowed to promote the other platforms, but everything is recorded and posted to YouTube and Twitch. But TikTok wants you to watch the live on TikTok, but we do record and post everything to those places as well. If you get my drift, if you get the hint, wink, wink, wink. Oh, awesome. Ken, thank you for the popular vote and the heart me, much appreciated. What's the next target for what project? What project are you referring to? Because there's so many that we're looking at right now. Please tell me. XRP, of course. I think XRP is going to come back down here to this blue line, and we should touch somewhere around 205. Maybe even possibly $2. It really just depends. That's where we're headed. But there's just heavy sell pressure. This is a bearish formation. We have a massive head and shoulders right here, and that would indicate that we're coming down to about $1.60, $1.63 ish. So that's where we're at right now. This is a textbook head and shoulders. So we're going to get another great buy opportunity. I'm thinking somewhere between 180 and 160 will be that sweet spot. And if you were here from the beginning, we sniped 163 right here on this wick, and we made some serious money. We also sniped the exit at 264. And if you're looking to join, become a subscriber, and I offer one-on-one coaching. Okay, one-on-one coaching. You can message me directly and ask me about any projects, and I can coach you. We'll teach you how to deal with FOMO, all that stuff. Definitely worth the price. Oh my God, glad I sold yesterday. Yeah, I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm here to just tell you the truth about this stuff. That's the whole purpose of this show. So, highly recommend becoming a deluxe subscriber. Those who are deluxe subscribed are making buku bucks. ISO 222 has nothing to do with crypto. There are coins that are ISO compliant, but even if that goes into effect, those coins won't be utilized for years down the road, 5-10 years. ISO 222 is just a mechanism, a way that a language basically that the banks use for their to communicate with each other digitally. That's it. Solana, yeah, no problem. All you got to do is become a subscriber, or you can put it in the chat on Twitch. Someone told me XRP will drop 80% sometime next year. Bear market. Do you believe that might happen? Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely 100%. That's normal. That's normal price action. That's how the bull run goes. Everyone thinks it's happening right now, that this is the year, it's all happening right now. We don't have regulation yet. The case is still ongoing. There's so many things. We are too early. It's not happening tomorrow. How would you invest $500 in the market today? That's a great question, and I'll tell you exactly how I would do it. But you got to become a deluxe subscriber. So the first thing that I would do is I would invest into myself as far as education and coaching and mentoring. I would put $10 into becoming a deluxe subscriber and getting one-on-one direct contact with me basically every single day. All right. I take the weekends off, but I will help you on the weekend for a donation. All right. But I would take that $10 and I would subscribe to this channel and send me a direct message, and I will coach you exactly on how to grow that. I'm 37 years old and I'm retired off of crypto. I also do the stock market as well. And I can teach you. I started with $10 when I was a kid years ago, and now here I am. XLM and HBAR. Yeah, you got to become a subscriber. If you want to get any TA on anything other than what's on here, you got to become a subscriber. So become a subscriber today. And we do have another tier of subscription. So if you do the $1 subscription, not a big deal. It's $1. But you can, I post daily price points for XRP. And you can come into the live and ask for any TA on any project. So $1 a month. But I would recommend the deluxe subscription because that you get the one-on-one coaching with me. Me Cheeky, thank you for the heart me. And don't forget, if somebody reaches out and messages you and claims to be me, there are fake accounts out there floating around. Make sure that it's at Ozthecryptogoat, all lower cases, no spaces. There are no other characters involved with that. Throw some lines on that chart and sell a subscription. Who's your manager, bro? What? Dude, IP chat, help me out. Chat, will you help me out and tell this young boy that I've been calling the price action every single day to fractions of a cent? Somebody help me out. Somebody please. Let him know, chat. Polyboy says XLM. I got you, brother. Oh, that's market cap. What's up, Crypto Trey? Crypto TV with Trey. Everybody send Crypto TV with Trey a follow for sure. He's part of our network here, and he's been absolutely amazing with supporting the show and the community here. Actually, Crypto Trey, you want to come on as a guest? You want to come talk and chat a little bit? Let's chat, bro. I'm down. Let me do this little quick TA, and then you want to co-host? First time here, what do I specialize in? I specialize in IPOs and high volatility. Anything that has high volatility is what I specialize in, but I also do long-term holding stocks. So I specialize in coaching you for a customized portfolio based on your needs, because everyone is different. Crypto Trade, thank you for the heart me. Every single person is different, okay? And their portfolio is different. And what I do is I help you to manage your portfolio. Oh, I put the same one in. I help you to manage your portfolio on your own and grow it. Because I used to have 401k and all that stuff, and I realized they were not trading like I could. And so what I did was I managed myself, and I was able to retire early. I can't co-host. I'd be happy to come up as a guest if that's okay. I can't have multi-guests right now because I'm in a dual layered setup. So I have like the portrait and landscape. I'd have to end the live. But if you want to hop on my Discord, we can do a phone call, bro. Hop on my Discord and we'll do a phone live. All right, XLM is obviously, this is a textbook Head and Shoulders here. Okay, and I would go as far as to say that it starts down here. We have our neckline here at 25 cents, and that would send it down to 21 to 20 cents. 20 to 21 cents is where this bad boy's going. And, you know, this is a classic bull cycle. It could potentially go lower, okay? But that's just based off of what we see, all right? Look at this. Chat, hear me out. This is a classic bull cycle. It'll run down like this. They'll drop down and do like this. And then it might get one more and then do it again, like that. That's classic. This is normal. So yeah, it's headed down for sure. Yeah, Trey, the Discord link is in my bio. I'll pull up Discord here real quick so we can chat. When I see you pop up on the thing there, I'll accept your phone call. Yeah, man, I've been meaning to have you on for a minute, so this would be cool. So yeah, Poly Boys, XLM's coming down. I think you're gonna get it probably even 18 cents. I would say 18, and who knows, it could drop even mad hard and do like 14 cents. You know, it could just plow down. Obviously, it'll recover quickly. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Can you take a look at Spark? It just came out. Yeah. I'll tell you what right now, though. Spark, though, anything that just came out is going to be hard to TA. It's a crypto. By the way, Jessie's not in today. She's not feeling good. Spark. Is this it right here? It looks like it. Came out today. It looks like it wants to go back up and retest the top. A lot of sell pressure though. It could potentially hit the top again at like 6 cents or even go further, but I would say probably 5.9, 6 cents. It could be done at that point. It's just hard to say. There's just not enough data. Where's SXT headed? That's a good question. So we'll do SXT for you for free, no problem. Don't forget to send in those daily heart me's, guys. Send in your daily heart me and 2 popular votes. That helps the show exponentially. And don't forget to subscribe. Become a subscriber and get that one-on-one coaching with me. SXT, space and time. Oh, it's so tragic. It looks so tragic right now. I'm hoping that it finds a floor soon. Look at double bottom here, and it got a bit of a pump, and it just didn't do it. But it looks like it's getting a double bottom here and could recover. And I'd say 0.0735. If it comes up and it stops here, it could... I would just say that this one's probably heading down for a little bit. This one's not doing too well. How long will it take for XRP to drop to 160, 180? I'm thinking by mid-July. Did you get a chance to have a look at the pre-sale yet? Pre-sale on which one? Which one was it? I'll tell you this right now. No, I haven't been feeling well. Actually, slept for like, I don't know, like 15 hours straight. Finally got some sleep. Unstaked. Jackalope, thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get this helmet here. Who's got me with a racing helmet?